Boom. Finally. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live on a Feel Good Friday night, and we got WWE Smackdown here at the Wrestling for Life Network. It's going to be a good one, folks. We got lots to talk about, lots to get into. Crazy times. John's in the house. Cody's in the house. We're in the house, so make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your Feel Good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream. We are happy to bring you WWE Smackdown tonight. We will be your live reaction to all the action, and we're looking forward to it. I see that chat filling up. I hope everyone out there is doing well. You're happy, healthy, and safe. But me and that pretty face have you for the next couple hours as we bring you through all the action. We talk about all the rumors, all the news, all the fun stuff. But if you don't know who we are, well, I'm Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its YouTube tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. I do have to first say, though, T's and P's to my short king of Jonathan Gresham, who suffered 2 strokes. They're still trying to figure out what caused it and everything, but he seems to be recovering well. I know Jordan left Orlando to fly down to be with him because she caught him on the ring camera. But yeah, he's taking some time off. But yeah, T's and P's to Jonathan Gresham. That's scary out the blue.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, a sad story to hear. Great guy. We've watched a lot of what he's done. Former Ring of Honor champion. And yeah, we hope he's doing okay. I hope he recovers well. I mean, again, it's more than just about the entertainment. It's definitely about the people behind it. And yeah, I hope he bounces back. And we wish him nothing but the best.
Right. But to transition away from that, of speaking of bouncing back, how do you think SmackDown bounces back tonight after SummerSlam? Who kicks off the show? Is it Cody? Is it John? Is it Brock?
I think Cody's going to kick off the show, if I'm being honest, but I could be wrong. The Rock's an interesting comment. A lot of people bringing him up.
I said Brock, not The Rock.
Oh, I thought you said Rock. Are you sure you
weren't The Rock? I mean, did The Rock send Brock?
Maybe. I doubt it. That'd be so weird, but maybe. I mean, what a stretch. You're gonna have to tie it together with a pretty bow, but
well, no, you could just do it. Well, John, you betrayed me. It was supposed to be.
I brought in this guy.
You went against the heel turn. You went back babyface. So now I had to send your one true enemy out because outside of Randy Orton, John Cena and Brock Lesnar is pretty much a tale as old as time.
Yeah, it's a big one, and I know there's a lot of controversy, and we're going to talk about it. Maybe not right yet, so that we can kind of cut a little loose on some of the opinions. But yeah, it'll be very interesting. Is Brock in the building? What's the reaction for Brock? How does it play out if Brock is there tonight? We know John's going to be there. We know that Cody's going to be in the house. We know there's a tag match, and that's all we know.
Well, yeah, I didn't even see that there was a tag match announced. Was that part of Aldous' thing?
There you go.
So MCMG versus MFT.
Yeah.
You know me. Who gets the 1, 2, 3?
Right.
This feels like the B team out of MFT a little bit here. But real quick with what we were talking about with Cody and all of that. Is Cody an afterthought now after everything?
Again, I think he is a bit overshadowed. I mean, as you're trying to separate him from the story, he definitely wasn't the biggest talking point of, losing the belt. He wasn't the biggest talking point of getting the belt back. Like, he wins the belt back. He has that moment, but all we've talked about since is Brock, right? There's really been 2 things we talked about all week, ESPN and Brock Lesnar. That's been the 2 big things. But ultimately, yeah, I mean, again, it's going to be important for them tonight that if Cena's going the Brock direction, that Cody steps hard in another direction. And you got to make it good. You got to make it compelling.
Who would you put there, though? That's the thing. I don't think that there's the only thing I could think of, and I'm going to even hate myself for saying it, is Logan Paul, just because they're going into Paris.
Oh, okay. Part of me wondered if
I mean, who else is it? Would be Drew. I think it's somebody out of that Jelly Roll match, because who else is a really big heel
right
that right now you would put at the world title?
Yeah, you'd have to find a way. Like, is it too sudden to just yank the Randy Orton thing? Like, because
Yeah,
like you can't just come out of left field tonight and Cody's cutting a promo and Randy RKO's him and like I'm sick of your shit, sick of your promos.
right.
No, I don't know if that works, but ultimately, I think you have Drew might be the front runner in my head. Logan's an interesting show, and like you said, they're going to France, so that's an
They're going
important
to
part.
France, and I think the first person that challenges Cody again, because now we just started his new reign, first person that challenges him loses. So if you have him face Drew, Drew loses. I don't want that again for Drew. It'll be interesting where they go with Drew with after all of this. Does he still go after Randy?
Yeah, right.
That's the thing is, and back to my original point. To me, Cody is for sure an afterthought. After he was in a one-on-one match with only two people, and somehow was the third man on the totem pole.
Yeah, fair enough, right? So,
right.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with you. It's been unfortunate. And again, a lot of this year, and you got to give Cody credit, like even at SummerSlam, which Dave Meltzer gave it 5 stars. What was he smoking? I love it. 5 stars might be rich, but I'll take it where we can get it.
I mean, with the spectacle and everything, Dave loves the show. So, and I mean, it's the first time that WWE's really gotten a 5-star match from good old Uncle Dave in a hot minute. So maybe the tides are turning.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, it's crazy. I think that, maybe the tides are turning. I doubt it, but my God, maybe because it was a hardcore match, because there was like a
could that be what it is? Because they walk and brawled for a bit, so he's like, this is like a John Moxley match.
He's like, I have to give this a good mark because people are going to call me on this one. But it will be very interesting tonight. We are 20 minutes away from the start of the show, folks. Like we said, get in that chat, click all the buttons, be a part of all the fun, be a part of all the shows. And don't forget, we got way more coming your way as we are going through. August is busy. The end of August, we got a lot coming up. Clash in Paris, Heat Wave. Oh, we get Forbidden Door on the same day. Good times. We got House of Glory coming up. That's going to be fun. We got lots, folks. And lots of big shows as we head into the fall. It's crazy. We're talking about fall already, Nick.
Oh, yeah. Well, fucking Survivor Series is around the corner, my guy.
Right? Insane. But with all that being said, maybe we should say hello to the people, get ahead of it for the early birds, say hello and see how everyone's doing. But Isaac is the first one in the chat tonight. Actually, before I get ahead of myself, we'll give a shout out to Spaz, Mega, Anthony, top 3 last night. Remember, folks, that little crown in the chat is your points. You get enough points, you get to be on the leaderboard. And shout out to Spaz, Mega, and Anthony. I think Spaz has been up there for a week at least running.
Well, he's a super chat homie and everything. And right? I know he even messaged me earlier today and said, I won't be able to bug you guys tonight because he's at a Linkin Park concert. And I had to do a double take with seeing Anthony on there because I was like, well, wait, Anthony was on the stream with me. But no, we also have Anthony in the chat.
That's true. Oh, no, John Cena and Brock Lesnar is here tonight. WWE Smackdown. Brock Lesnar is Kill John Cena, and Cody Rhodes next is champion and more. Thank you, Isaac, for that. Zinger, how you doing? Zach, I put it all together. But Zach, how you doing? How you doing? The Zinger is in the house. Let's go. What's up, Clay Lewis? Eric, always a pleasure, sir. So, yeah, MCMG against MFT. Is this a move for the MFT to kind of get involved in the tag team division? Maybe make their presence felt as they try and continue to grow this tag team division?
They need to, well, I like them being an addition into the tag team division because you can also then get GOD whenever Thomas shows back up, added in that division. And you've got to do something for MFT. They kind of feel a little flat with the whole Jacob thing. The cage match didn't help anybody.
No.
It kind of feels like it's sputtering, stuttering, and muttering.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of taking time to kind of get used to all the moving parts. We just got Tala in. JC hasn't done a lot. So we'll see what this looks like tonight. But the steel cage match definitely didn't help. It wasn't great. They got to reconsider how they do cage matches. Even if you're allowed to leave, like jump over the ropes or leave through the door, all right, maybe you tease it, but still find a way to get a pinfall. I hate the escape the cage. I'm like Jesse. I'm going with Jesse on this one, Nick.
Well, I know, and that's kind of been a gripe for both of us for a minute, especially. I think Jesse really kind of said what a lot of us were thinking of. It's just stupid to me of you're in this blood feud of we have to be held inside a cage because we can't be restrained, so we must be restrained inside a cage. And
Right.
then the whole way to win the match is get the fuck out of there, to get out of Dodge.
Right. Yeah, that's the dumbest shit ever. And I don't ever think a good guy should be, jumping over the ropes. Maybe the bad guy tries to get over the top of the cage to get away. But I don't think it's a good guy move to run from a fight. I don't
Well,
think
and
that's
did you also notice though too? What definitely didn't help the cage matches. They did the kind of handcuff spot
Yep.
twice on the same
And they
night. 'Cause
missed
they did
it.
that, and they did the zip ties. Oh, and they
And there
they
was a
definitely
botch on
missed.
both.
They missed Jacob breaking out. There's that botch, and
They
then
did
Lyra
not
did
miss
the fucking
Lyra
magician's
popping
trick.
out. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. They missed Jacob, and they did not miss Lyra.
no,
I think that's a young, like a rookie mistake for her because she should have just acted like, oh shit, they came off, and all it would have taken is a kick in the gut from Becky, and then zip them back on, and then here we go. Her getting caught putting them back on. You're like, damn.
yeah, but that's also a rookie mistake on the director, the producer, the camera guy,
Yeah.
and everything. The production team. That's a rookie mistake on that,
little
and to
bit.
do it twice in the same kind of spot, fuck it up both ways.
What's up, odds? How you doing, Kevin, Dennis, Christian? What's up, everyone? I know Cody Rhodes is going to talk about. He is going to talk about the SummerSlam. Yeah, 100%. This is fallout from SummerSlam into John Cena. Who's next? Jacob Fatu. Jacob, no, I think Jacob's still playing with MFT. So I don't see Jacob would be crazy cool, but I think Jacob goes after Cody. People are going to want Jacob to have that belt.
Yeah, he's still playing with his MF Tongans. I would have liked to see Jacob go after Cody. I think that would have been really interesting.
Yeah.
Could it? I mean, I think because it's such a big jump for Jacob that he could take the loss and it doesn't really hurt him. Of you went the first time at the world title, so I'm gonna come back and get you even better the next time.
Right.
Maybe a little bit, but yeah, you seem to be pretty much stuck on it. I think that's the way they're gonna go with it. That it's just Jacob and Solo until the end of time.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some resolution to it, and I think it might be the fact that Jacob gets that belt back, but we'll see. Big Dog's in the house. How you doing, buddy? AD and AZ. Mega's with us. Let's go. Kadarius, how you doing? How you doing? Snoochie Boochie, what's up? Knee pad patrols on the loose, folks. MDB in the house. Ronan, Kimbo Jones. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? What's up, everyone? I know we got that one. We got that one, Christian.
Christian always with the long ones. It's like
Right.
a Christian sermon of he's always out there speaking the biblics.
Did you see that? Is it Survivor Series is over 26,000 tickets sold already? Pretty big.
Well, and already hot and heavy out the gate. And I think Bound for Glory is pretty much almost already sold out too as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. Good times to be a wrestling fan. Ronan, how you doing? New undisputed champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, John Cena tonight on SmackDown following the shell-shocking F5 and the return of Brock Lesnar. We're gonna talk more Brock for sure. But yeah, and there's a lot going on, a lot of buzz. But what am I hearing? That WWE is working a new contract for Cross. All Cross said was basically a lot of bullshit out there. The dirt sheets are full of shit. No, yeah, apparently the story is he's still currently under contract, and we'll see what happens. Paul Heyman seems pretty confident about it all.
100%. That interview was great, and especially was so funny because I'd just gotten past that point when you're, bringing it up in the group chat.
Yeah.
But do you think that this is kind of one of those R-Truth situations of maybe it's a little legit, maybe it's a little not, and then they're still kind of working the situation of they'll get that big heroic, response? Could he be the one to challenge Cody?
That'd be.
But the roster lines don't matter that much right now.
No, you're true. I mean, it would be crazy. I mean, it would be a nice surprise. It'd be like a holy shit.
Cody really be getting booed then. Really be getting booed then.
I still want the righteous folks. I mean, I really do.
He said it. I didn't. MDB yell at him. Not me.
Take a drink. Let's go. But no, I mean, I really do. And I think a lot of people talked about Becky was leaving. Now, we saw Drew, like Triple H literally laughed at the media scrum about Drew. Like, I don't know where you guys come up with this shit. Like, literally Drew was going nowhere. I still struggle with the idea, like this idea that Cross is going to show up and they're not going to let Cross go in and murk Hangman because it's about feelings. It's about they're not going to do it. He's going to be Josh Alexander.
That's what Cross would do, is he can get him all up in his fuse. He is the puppet master and everything.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I don't think they're going to do that. To me, it feels like WWE's heating this guy up. Guy's got a book out. Guy's got an independent movie.
Yeah,
they're heating this guy up. The crowd's behind him. I think they're doing that blatantly ignorant.
Yeah.
We're pretending we don't hear you. So when we give you what you want, you finally pop and
react. It was our choice, not
like you've been ignored.
Yeah. And you didn't tell us. We didn't do it because you were telling us to do it. We did it when we wanted to do it.
Right. Yeah.
Right. You're not going to bully us, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Bradley, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back to Giver of Gifts. The OG Dale's in the house. Keyshawn.
We don't need to click on him, but I do like Steven's comment. Steven Elimination Chambers, them damn National Enquirer dirt sheets. That's exactly what they are, folks. They are the National Enquirer, mostly on Twitter.
Yeah, no, they suck, and we've been very vocal about them in the anti-IWC and who we see as kind of the leaders of that toxic IWC movement, and why we buck the system. But Kieran, how are you doing? I hope I said that right. Yeah, I'm close. Wrestling Proud, welcome back, Larry. How you doing, buddy? I was in the live chat for Bubba the Love Sponge show, and I typed hashtag WFU, but I typed it Wrestling Fans United, so they know what the hashtag at WFU meant. I've been watching him for a while now. Well, shout out, Larry. We appreciate you sharing the word, spreading the news, spreading the word of the Wrestling for Life Network, and welcome back.
Yeah, but I was going to make a joke of, I don't know if we want the Bubba the Love Sponge curse. But yeah, hashtag WFU might sound a little bit more vulgar. You got to spell it out of Wrestling Fans United. Right.
I like it. I got to click on this one. Beard is going full weight. That's not the one I even wanted to click on. It is. It's the stress
of Freudian slip, a Beardian slip.
All right, we got you. We got you. Oh, there you go. There you go. Kimbo's the next guy. There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, yeah. Luscious beards.
A lot of it's the lighting. Shut up, people. Fuck off. There you go.
Hey, KJ's going to go back to doing when he dressed up as me for Halloween. It's just going to be a permanent
thing. Shoe polish back in there. Get that shoe polish in deep. I can't even do it now because everybody would know. I'd be like,
what are we talking about? You're like Vince showing up with the mustache. What are we talking about?
Just got to like slowly peel it in.
It starts to spread.
Go back in the archive. When I started this, it was one little strip.
Oh yeah,
and now it's a fucking.
This was a baby beard, and now
3 years. This is 3 years of the IWC, folks. This is what it has done to me.
See, and that's now the darker sides are coming back in. It's regrowing. Yeah. It's healing. The beard is healing, folks.
Yeah, I'm going from fucking Mr. Every Night to Oh Holy Night. That's what's happening right in front of your whole fucking eyes. Come on now.
Take the next one because you broke me.
I had someone tell me Alexa Windsor's push in AEW deserved because of her stuff on the indies. I tried to act like her banging Osprey has nothing to do with it. People are going to see it their own way, and the slants are crazy out there. I feel like some people will dig as far as possible. Again, I think we say it all the time here. You don't work there. Like, I don't understand this outright personal attack if you kind of point out some of the obvious. There's a lot of women that have been doing great stuff within AEW, on the indies. So to say, well, Windsor, she should earn her stripes within the building, within the confines of the company they're working for. Too many stories for AEW started or were built elsewhere, New Japan, WWE, wherever. They got to build the stories in the actual shows they do. They need their own
so
shit.
You're not going to be super excited when Mortos takes on Hangman at Forbidden Door for the world title because Mercedes Moné effect?
Right? I mean, again, it seems so blatantly obvious. It's fucking crazy. Cherokee George, how you doing? Keyshawn got you. Al Snow, always a pleasure. How you doing, buddy? The Biblix.
Yes, we're taking this shit straight to the Biblix, especially with Oh Holy Be. I'm just singing Oh Holy Crap.
How's it going, dog? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Again, we don't got to click on it. Well, I want to just read it. Where was it? It was Christ. Now I'm getting lost in the sauce here.
Don't do it.
Keep clicking. I'll find it.
Valerie, how you doing? How you doing? AD and AZ, let's go. Big Nick, I'm thinking the same thing. It reminds me of our true situation with Cross. Yeah, I just hope it goes somewhere. Like the our true thing kind of fell by the wayside, right? I Cross is a talent, an up and coming talent, not a near retirement talent.
Well, and you mentioned Heyman, and during his interview, he mentioned about how the whole getting behind him and kind of comparing the talent. He compared him to Stone Cold Steve Austin when the crowd got behind him.
Yeah.
And those are mighty high praises, to be thrown around, and especially from a guy like Heyman, of all people, who was there that kind of built up Stone Cold and ECW.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's responsible. He's had his hands in a lot of cookie jars over the years, as you can tell, in multiple ways. But I mean, we have nothing but respect for him. We literally call like the non-wrestler, the manager award, or the whatever you want to call it, is like the Paul Heyman award. The guy kills it. This comment, mad respect for Paul, putting on the crybabies of the IWC. Beep in their places too. Listen, Paul doesn't mince his words. He doesn't fuck around. He throws it down the pipe, and you got to respect him for that. Whether you love it or hate it, it is the way it is. For all the people complaining about ESPN, one of the biggest stories of this week, everyone complaining about Brock. The one thing the WWE knows, whether you guys like it or not, whether you guys judge them or not, you're not going to stop watching. They're still going to fill buildings. And until that changes, again, they're going to do what they want, when they want, how they want. And they have that ability to do so. Paul literally said it with a smile on his face. Brock's not going anywhere. Nobody's going anywhere.
We've said this for a while when people were bitching about the ticket prices, when people were bitching about this going up and everything. It is a bit supply and demand. They will regress back to where they were if they can't fill it, if they're not selling it. Everyone wants to complain about 40,000, double night front row VIP tickets for SummerSlam and everything. But when they sell out that whole first row within the first 10 minutes of pre-sales, I think that kind of shit, really like, you can't be mad that they're filling the demand for the fucking product at this point. Of if it's that big of an issue, then don't buy it. If they really, they will find a line when they price fans out, and then they will have to walk shit back.
Yeah. I mean,
as of right now, they haven't. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think people don't understand that. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, it's no different than our iPhones or our whatever device you fucking use. It's no different than the technology we get, the streaming services we get. They all go up. You pay thousands of dollars for a phone that was once far cheaper just because they say so. And again, we bitch, we complain, and we still pay it. And then we have no choice, and that's what happens. But I do want to, I think what happened this week, watching this week kind of play out, two things became very apparent. One, people, before you fucking react, just take a minute to read, learn, educate yourself. A lot of people said stupid shit this week about ESPN, about Disney, about Brock, about like just not knowing a fucking thing. Take the time to understand, read, learn, understand the difference between what you're claiming and what you're reading. Stop being simple sheep. And I will add this, Nick, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves with the IWC and a lot of, mindset. People are allowed to think different things. And what I saw a lot this week was, if you don't feel the way I feel, well, then you're garbage and you're trash. And I'll have you know, like, we do this. We're the utopia. We're the positive guys. We bring it in. We want everyone to come in and talk about wrestling. But this concept of, if I don't agree with you, somehow I'm a trashy person. I literally saw one guy post a whole montage or a whole monologue about how disgusting Brock coming back was. And if you clip two fucking posts before, he was at the fucking show losing his mind when Brock came out, and then goes to the internet and starts, oh, I can't believe they did this. It can't be selective outrage. You can't expect everyone to think the same way. It's all complete and utter bullshit. And for the gentlemen out there, listen, I got a significant other. I have a child. If anyone ever were harmful to them in any way, shape, or form, I'd murder them. I believe in fucking romance and chivalry, and I walk on the outside of the sidewalk because I'm protective. That's the way it should be. Be gentlemen. But these guys going out there and being bleeding hearts in just hopes of getting this love from the ladies. Like, look what a sympathetic guy I am. Stop it. It doesn't help you. You're not going to get what you're looking for. Knock it off. Start being real, people. But do the research. Understand what you're doing. And sorry that was long-winded, but my God, it's driving me nuts. We're allowed. Some people like Coke. Some people like Pepsi. Some people like pickles. Some people hate them. This guy fucking hates them. Everybody is allowed to think different ways. Politically, wrestling, sports. It's allowed. And just because I don't agree with you doesn't make me trash, doesn't make Nick trash, doesn't make anyone out there trash. We don't have to see things differently. But educate yourself and understand what you're arguing, because, man, it's just sheep herding on sheep. It's bullshit. Sorry again.
Yeah, if I want to be trash, I'll be trash on my own. You don't tell me I'm trash. But no, I can't stand the fake virtue signaling and everything like that, and just putting on a facade for everything. And as far as the ESPN thing, and all the whole ties into, like you were saying, of people can have different opinions and everything. I feel like I spent all of, what was it, Wednesday when that news broke, so what are you, like the Undertaker? You can't stand cucumbers or pickles or anything, but I digress. Of explaining to people that there's other ways to get around this whole $30 crash out, and it's not as bad. It is so much of people just reading headlines and not reading the full article. People not trying to dig deeper into a situation, of just literally, oh, I saw that. This is now instantly my opinion, and I run with it.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's just like I'm saying, and it's the regurgitation. And a lot of people get called out, A, because they can't be consistent. B, it's blatantly obvious because you just go with the flow. So as people change, as the tides change, and we see how fast things change. There was sheer outrage for R-Truth. A couple days later, we don't talk about him at all. There's sheer rage about the next thing. Then we don't talk about it at all. Then there's another thing, and 2 days later, well, Brock. Then
no one stands for shit anymore, but everybody stands for shit on Twitter.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I don't think people realize, especially the most self-righteous out there, the most judgmental out there, the ones that are actually slinging more hateful shit than anybody. Those people, they just don't seem to get that they're in a minority pocket, and that they don't see the world the way everyone else does. And as bad and as desperate as they try and make everyone fail and think the way they do, they're losing that war every fucking day.
Welcome to America.
America, fuck you.
Bash 8 saying, I hate pickles too. I like this though, from Steven. And this is another thing I was bringing up to a lot of people. Everyone was crashing of, it was free before of $9.99. Why? What? The love for WWE Network, boy, howdy, if that would have been there when they fucking did it, maybe we wouldn't be in this predicament. But if it's $50 a month, we all gripe about it, but we still buy it. You buy Netflix, that if you get the ad-free package and everything, is $20 a month. You got, you have to have some form to watch SmackDown, I would assume. If you watch TNA Plus, that's $9.99, and plus, me and Anthony mentioned, I think last night, you have to additionally buy pay-per-views on top of that. If you get Triller TV, that's another $5.99, I think right now is still where it's at. That's still arguably #not sponsored. The best deal of watching wrestling is
for sure, especially with all the options.
Right, and if you get their little plus package, you get all of GCW and Wrestling Vlog. Again, #not sponsored, but we should be. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I feel like the WWE could have been a little more clear, like initially.
Yeah.
But people are just so eager to find like the negative and everything. They just instantly ran with it. If you already have ESPN, you're not going to pay anything different. If you're international, you shouldn't give a fuck at all. So I saw a lot of international fans saying dumb shit, and I'm like, it doesn't shut up.
VPNs are going to be up in sales now. Invest in VPNs. I have then.
I have then.
I have now.
I have now.
Seeing folks, I have a Vipin and still was ahead of the guy who's watching in the country I'm allegedly watching it in.
Forever.
Yes.
Get your Vipin. I mean, that's the thing. People bitch like they have no choice, and it's easier to bellyache together.
This is how Napster was born, is because you had Napster and LimeWire, because people got sick of paying, $20, $30, $40 for fucking CDs and everything.
Yeah. You're not wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, we're kicking off the show, going back to SummerSlam. The video replay, the real Cena showed up and delivered, according to somebody.
Well, I think it was demonstrated, but Capone went up. Okay, now with just we forget about John Cena as a heel.
Yep, I think they found the world's biggest heel right now, and I think part of what happens now with the WWE is, well, the people that hate you for any rumors or accusations are going to boo you. And then everyone else is going to boo you. And you're going to be hated because you're going to be up against the big baby face John Cena. So look, and they're showing fan reaction. Look at all the rage. Look at all the anger. Look at all the people that were beside themselves. Look at the people walking out of the arenas.
Well, respectfully, they're not going to show that. I mean,
here,
watch this shit. Well, and it was on Monday, and I want to read Dennis's comment here in a quick second, but it's like on Monday to where they got that weird preemptive, kind of thing from Michael Cole talking about it. That seemed really out of the blue.
And they know. That's why they didn't want to do a media scrum. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but so who kicks off SmackDown?
Cody. John.
I like that now he does this still the kind of heel thing and builds to the big pop of the trumpets and shit.
Right? So Violent Night. Come on, SmackDown start. Just got Hulu for King of the Hill. Now, I think if you have Hulu, you can get ESPN, can't you?
Yes, that is included. So again, that's been up in the air of pretty much if you already have cable with ESPN on it, you already get authenticated into that service. It has been up in the air if you have like YouTube TV or a Fubo or a Sling, I think might have been the other outliers, like the digital cable packages. Oh, he's over like fucking Roman.
This is crazy. Somebody finally had a light bulb of like, this isn't working. Let's just go.
They finally told Dwayne to off is the direction you can fuck.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no, he even said it. If somebody's crazy idea, the only platinum rapper slapping you.
Yeah.
And they wanted to do it. They wanted to do it because that's the thing is, it was one of those, the crowd would boo him during the match.
Yeah.
Off air, thank you, Cena. Yeah. Thank you, Cena. They love him still. They will always love him. He is this generation's Hulk Hogan in the respect of he is always forever the baby face, the shaking hands and kissing babies.
Yeah, he's the Hulk Hogan without the racism. Good time.
Yeah. Well, and surprising, he's the whiter of the two.
No shit. No, but here's the thing. I mean, for like this is where like the fans on the internet need to understand. They all melt down about every little thing, but he just walked into an arena that jumped to their feet and went bananas. So again, whatever you were griping about, and the story sucked. Yeah, the story might have been a bit of a fumble. Yeah, it might not have been what they were intending for it to be. But listen to the crowd. So
in Montreal, of all places,
in Montreal,
people,
the French are out.
He has that. John has a certain I don't know. I just wanted to finish there. I wanted to read this sentence of wrestling is a lot like music. We all have different tastes. Everyone has like and dislike. Everyone has wrestlers they like. Absolutely, it's a subjective art. It's my glitching.
Yeah, I think I lost you there for a second, sir.
Okay. Am I back now? No. Do I need to step away?
I don't know yet. I was lucky to have Lesnar wrestle while in Minnesota. He was huge and ripped. He still is huge and ripped. Yeah, you might have to back out, sir. I don't know if you can hear me.
No. Yes, I can hear you. Un momento.
Okay. As he gets perfect. All right, folks. John Cena gets announced, and the place is shaking.
Am I good now?
Speaking of rippling.
Right. Speaking of my rippling internet.
Listen, man. What the fuck?
Because this is what people have wanted. Has it made John feel bigger and better that you put it away for a little bit during the tour? That at the end of it, of that you wanted him to be this big hero, and now we got it finally back.
Yeah, I guess just giving in, right? Like that was the hardest part of the heel thing at this point in his career. Is it always felt like, well, he's putting on a show. Nobody believed it. Like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it would have been believable. It would have been a part of something. But it was very like, even when the fans were supposed to hate him, they still did the split chant. They still kind of popped for him. So yeah, I mean, they couldn't wait. And now he just gives into it, and the crowd loves him.
Yeah, I almost wonder if it's because you held it away from them for a little bit of, it's over here. Oh, you can't get it. And now you finally gave it to them. That they're just kind of a little bit extra into it.
You find me another human being right now getting a cheer like this, from a crowd this size in wrestling. Can't find one, can you?
And I am not AI. I am the Terminator. Yeah, do it.
Right.
Green Gene Tokerland. I said it wrong.
Beauty.
And that THC NBC 10 on 10. You fit in perfectly already. Sir.
Yeah, you found
just
your
get a
home.
star for all of
Welcome. Welcome. You have found your people.
that. Exactly. But yes, hey. Or should we say we are high? Bradley Gene. Okay, Star Trek Nick, you finally came back to Data finally made it.
This is interesting.
But is it surprising?
Sometimes it gets scary.
Is it surprising to you that he can tell everyone to go f themselves for 8 months and in one promo win everybody back?
Ole.
Ole.
I hate that fucking chant. I hate that fucking chant. You got it.
I hate that fucking song.
Yeah. 100%.
Now does Brock show up and just tear him apart again?
Brock loves Canada. So,
yeah. You keep claiming he's a regular Canadian.
We traded him for Chris Jericho.
The worst trade of the Cleveland
Browns.
Worst
trade ever.
Well, and we all kind of thought Brock was going to just stay home in Saskatchewan.
We said it the night it happened, dude. Like, this is where we don't try and fake anything. We have receipts on everything we say, good, bad, or indifferent.
We were talking shit about Brock showed up before Brock showed up.
Yeah, we can't work around it. You can just go back and pull it up and go, this is what you said. And it is. Literally, there was no fucking way they were going to do this. It doesn't make sense. I can't imagine they take that kind of PR risk. And they said, hold my beer. And that's
yeah, they said you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Right? Hold my Steve Weiser. Like, what are we doing?
It should be a Steve Weiser, a Broken Skull IPA instead of a real American beer any day.
Right. Look, they are fucking standing. Thank you, Cena Chance. Keep in mind, this will be Montreal's last time seeing John Cena.
And again, Montreal hates everybody, including the country they're in.
He said it.
I said it as the American. I can say it. I'm your anger translator for Canada.
Right. I've never been to Saskatchewan. Yeah, no. I don't recommend it. It's just, dude. It's like there's a joke. Like, dude's wife left him, and he watched her walk away for 4 days. Like that's how flat Saskatoon is.
They're tiny. They're toony. They're all a little Saskatoony.
It's just field and field and field.
It is our Dakotas.
Yeah.
Of just flat.
Just flat forever. 11 dates left, Nick.
And we got September, October, November, December. We got 4 months to get through 11 dates, and that's still not including 4 dates a month.
Man, just
the math ain't mathing anymore. We gotta thin these dates out a little bit here. Much like Cena's hairline, it's thinning.
Right. I think after France, he's taken a bit of a break.
He's gonna take a siesta in Paris. I know that crossing international waters, but yeah.
Right.
Is it still interesting though that they're bringing up the dates and that we always worried, or I know I especially worried of once he loses the title, once he loses the heel turn, what's left for him to do outside of just he's playing the greatest hits? And I think
that's it.
That's kind of where we're at. Yeah. Well, I think that's Brock coming back. Is there was the rumor that he wanted Brock specifically, so everyone can bitch. Well, bitch at John then because John wanted him.
So, but now he doesn't have the title, so the threat of leaving with the belt's gone. He's a baby face. He goes Brock. Now, do you carry Brock all the way to Survivor Series, or is there another name on the list? Like, is it he can't go out on the Miz?
No, no. Well, I was going to mention it was a meme, but it would be funny if his last match was Logan.
Oh wow!
But does Brock hang around past Cena?
Right. I don't know. Maybe they act like he is. Seemingly.
I hope everybody's feeling good tonight. Life is hard. We got to enjoy it. Absolutely. 100%.
Well, we do here.
That's why we try and be the bastion of hope, the ones that take your minds away from shit. Not just, everything's awful.
I'm afraid of Brock Lesnar, but I will never back down from Brock Lesnar.
Is it surprising that it's like almost 2 to 3 years to the day to where he shows up at F5's, right. Brock returns F5's John Cena and right. does it again?
The crowd is eating big old John Cena problem.
Time is winding down, and if any of y'all want some, come get some. This is when you hear dun,
right.
I want to hear from Brock as to why. Why now? Why John?
You keep Brock away? Do you keep Brock away until like the week before?
Could they do Brock versus John in Paris? If that's the case, then you got
with nothing else. No Brock between then and now. Just leave him at home.
No, you can't do that because I want to know the motive. I want to know why Brock. I mean, granted, he's the guy that doesn't exactly need a motive, but I want to know.
Yeah. Well, John calls out the entire locker room essentially, and here comes Logan Paul. Wow.
I kind of said, well, actually, no, I said it with Cody. Fuck, this is bad. I got all my hopes up thinking I thought Cody was there for a second, and it's John and Logan. Right. And again, I mean, it's a Logan match in Paris, and you give him a big match of him versus John. Of that could be John. I want to work with the young guy I was showing I can work with from the vets to the youth and all of that.
Yeah, and but I don't know if does he put Logan over?
Fuck no. He at least still has a good match with Logan. And think about it, Logan will pull a good match out of John. Logan pulled a good match out of Jelly Roll. Logan can pull a good match out of John. And that's the nicest thing I will say this year about Logan Paul.
He draws, man. He draws. I know people hate him, but he draws, whether we like it or not. And he does well. This is a guy who's going to be a champion.
If he switched to wrestling full time, I think I'd almost embrace it a bit more.
Okay.
Because I can't deny he's fucking good. He's good. WWE struck a gold mine with having this guy being one of their celebrities that they bring in because he's managed to hit all the fucking marks with it. Q Logan.
Yeah, they're definitely beeping out the FU
Logan.
Yeah, why don't you just yell that and confuse the beeper guy? What are they saying? He's like,
I don't know. They're talking about benches. Logan Paul. Is that what you're doing right now in your head? Logan Paul. Logan Paul. John Cena said it himself.
Oh.
Well, wait, weren't you just doing the whole thing with Jelly Roll of you're an outsider? Now you're admitting I'm an outsider. What the fuck?
Right. But he's still saying I do it better than anybody, including you. Tabernacle from the back. Pause. Easy, cowboy.
Yes, I love this, Anthony. Hogan Paul.
Hogan's ghost is in the chat today. I don't know if it's too soon for that, but
really,
I don't care.
I don't care for Logan Paul, but the guy is talented. I am a bit in that avenue.
That's the undeniable part. Like, listen, I get it. There's a lot of reasons to dislike him, which works well for him because you want to hate him. You want to hit Logan Paul is one of the few people in wrestling that I could actually see a fan take a swing at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You never see that anymore in wrestling, right? Like,
well, you saw, wasn't there the one fan that jumped at Seth and everything that did the double leg takedown because Liv Morgan was scamming him out of money or something?
Still one of the, like, I know scary. We're glad it worked out well, but my God, the random double leg. It was...
yeah. Bobby Boucher. But no, Logan Paul was one of those, like, I might spend a night in jail. I'll just take a swing just because.
Like, you could imagine being like along the fucking aisleway and he's like shooting his mouth off as they're going by and
someone just pops him.
Yeah, some dude takes a
and
swing.
Just dips into the crowd. That would be
what it's true. Oh, it's true. They're still working together. Oh, we're gonna get a tag match in Paris?
Who's gonna Cody and John versus Drew and Logan.
Cody Rhodes. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Cody Rhodes as we groan.
I love fucking Cody's run when he's got the loafers on. He runs on his toes.
He's a soccer mom running. Yeah, you fucking nailed it. As soon as Drew showed up, we're tagging in Paris.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tonight?
Logan Paul, John Cena, one-on-one in Paris.
And what? Oh, so then Cody versus Drew? Now this feels like, is this almost more worse because you backslid in everything?
Oh.
Looks like I might have a partner. Tag match.
This actually is helping Cody get back over because everyone's so in love with John. Cody's getting residual love.
He's fucking Lex Luger. That's
not fair.
No, he's got a tour bus. He does the American Patriot gimmick. It is more close than you think.
Right.
It is a lot closer than you want to admit.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to understand what just
tag
transpired.
Match,
how did that all? We are getting a tag match. Okay.
Yeah, but I like how as soon as you pointed at it, like you nailed it once Drew showed up. What the fuck is with Frog Dude in the crowd there? But
I kind of like Drew and Logan working together though, bro.
That's fine. I don't need them as a tag match versus John and Cody. You're wasting one of fucking John Cena's last dates, the last 11 dates. So we're going to get to 10 dates now because we're going to have fucking him and Cody tag teaming versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Now is that for Paris?
All.
Yeah, but all his matches are for fucking all at this point.
Legacy.
And I guess, are you surprised that they're holding back the Brock stuff?
Yes,
like he mentioned Brock.
Very much.
So will you hold Brock back till post-Clash?
Well, are they waiting for the post-Clash on Twitter to bring back more Brock? Are they waiting for he has to go through another 4 weeks from the legal team now?
Right. To calm him down. I don't fucking know. Like, but that becomes the question: is MCMG still banged up from SummerSlam?
Shout out Shelly there with Wake, Bake, Skate on his attire. RVD would be proud. And Tony Hawk.
Right. John Cena and Logan Paul at Clash. That's what I get. Drew McIntyre did it. Yeah, Drew definitely.
So what is it, tag match or is it a singles match? I feel like it's a tag match, but the comment said it was a singles.
Originally, it felt like a singles. Then he talked to Cody, and I'm not sure.
Nick, but I know I have a partner. We all knew it was going to a tag match.
Yeah, we just didn't know when.
For sure it was going to be. You're in Montreal, France Light, and you're going to announce the tag match for Paris. Yeah,
maybe Drew versus Cody at Clash could be. I mean, Drew's a good guy to step up. He'll push Cody.
Yeah, if they did it in singles shit, I would have changed dance partners. If you're not going to do the Brock, I would have done. Would you have done Drew and Cena and Logan and Cody? And that's, I think, just halfway because I thought Logan and Cody were going to go in pairs. But now we're just getting a tag team of those together.
Not necessarily, because I can see the value in Drew going after the title as a legitimate contender.
But he would lose. He would lose.
I imagine he'd lose. And I mean, I feel like we've been down that road once before. So I don't know, man. It's a tough one. But ladies and gentlemen, the first match of the night, the only match that we're fully sure of at this point. But we do have MCMG against MFT. Get in that chat. Let us know who you're taking.
Yeah, you know me. Paul Scott, they're going to draw the Brock shit out. It seems that way. I thought they were going to Paris with this. We were going to get a month out of this and we move along, and then what's next for John? Or maybe John takes some time off. You can extend those 11 dates because you give him a month away.
Do they legitimately or possibly have a conversation where they're like, listen, everyone lost their mind. We're going to run this angle with Logan Paul or do the tag match, whatever, at Paris. Well, you know what? We'll tell Brock, we'll have Brock come back out at the end of Paris, and then he can try and do something again, and then it will set up for whatever, you know.
I was going to say, what's the next one? Is it Survivor Series?
I'm just, are they going to Saudi in between? I don't know.
Give me a minute and I'll try and look it up here as we're in commercial break. But Adam becoming a member for 13 months. Gang, Wrestling for Life. What up? Or, I'll read some comments if you want to try and see what's the next WWE pay-per-view after Paris. Go ahead.
There's something in between. Yeah, Crown Jewel, October 11th. Does that not have Brock written all over it?
That has Brock Lesnar written all over it.
Cena, one more time in Riyadh.
He's Saudi blood money.
Oh, come on now. Don't
Does Brock apologize like CM Punk did?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not.
Too soon. Christian, that is Quebec City. You're trying to start a riot in Montreal.
Right.
What happened? Is there beef between Quebec City and Montreal?
Not to my knowledge.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know in Canadian, turf wars.
I don't know about Quebec turf wars, apparently.
Green Gene Togerland. I still love it every time.
So good.
Huge fan of Drew McIntyre. The man is so underrated. He has put in so much work in the last couple of years. His rivalry with CM Punk was pure gold. Absolutely. So that's why he's not a bad show to go back towards the title. But I think whoever goes after Cody the first time, after he just won it back, is losing. And I don't want to do that to Drew again.
Yeah, I mean, again, I understand. You got a point as far as Drew getting in there and then taking the L anyway. That is a tough spot for Drew to be in. But, I mean, someone's got to push their champion to make it interesting. But I do think they're being smart right now by, listen to how over John Cena was tonight. People can bitch, moan, or do whatever they want. And at that point, you have, I mean, Cody is getting love because he's helping John now.
Yeah, like I said, Lex Luger, Hulk Hogan, John Cena was able to turn the whole crown and get them back eating out of the palm of his hand in one promo. He went from saying, I raised your children better than you because you're poor parents, to this is the kick in the ass I needed, and got the whole crowd behind him because we wanted to love John Cena. We wanted to appreciate him on the way out. Crown Jewel in Australia.
Yes, my bad. I forgot. Yeah, Crown Jewel's in Australia, Perth. My bad. I should have read the whole thing. Stand correct. Thank you, Bonkers.
Well, either way, international crowd, but he comes from a land down under, I guess, with Brock Lesnar.
I mean, that's a big show. We'll see what happens.
Either way, that special attraction show screams Brock Lesnar.
A little bit.
Yeah, I didn't remember at all that they were doing any shows in Australia.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, I think they're trying to touch everywhere. And I mean, we saw AEW go to Australia, so here comes the Fed. So we'll see what they do.
Right. Well, be interested in, seeing how this all goes forward.
Right. As we are back to the show, folks, they're advertising right now. Triple Mania 9 p.m. August 15th on YouTube.
Right. So where you'll be getting, they're replaying from earlier, but I was going to say you're going to get Dom versus Dragon Lee versus Vikingo versus El Grande Americano for the Triple Mania, or for the Triple Mania title, for the, what's the goddamn title? AAA title, Mega Championship. Not the Omega, but the Mega. But
right. But yeah, no, it's gonna be good. Natty was just announced for it as well. So I mean, again, things are looking good for that. They're filling that up. So I'm looking forward to it. AAA should be a fun show.
Now, I mentioned this to Anthony, and we haven't exactly talked about it. And it's funny because I'm gonna mention this before I take a pause. With WWE moving away from Peacock, does a TNA, does a AAA, what fills that potential slot there?
A lot of talk about WWE leveraging and getting AAA and or TNA into those spots. I believe that was reported as front runners as possibilities. I think it would be great, and I think we talked about this. WWE is going to help out as many people as possible. They're going to help out as many companies as possible. As long as you are our friends, we will work with you. And we've seen a big relationship open up between, GCW, AAA is now theirs. And then, of course, TNA, as well as like the ID program. They're changing how they conduct business. And a lot of it is aimed towards cutting off the funneling of talent to AEW. Tony's got to do two things: put on bigger, better shows, get to the point where they used to be, and prove that the company's stable, and prove that you can go in there and be booked proper. It's going to be harder and harder for Tony Khan to recruit and bring in free agents unless they do something different. But right now, I got the MFT coming out as Solo, your U.S. champion, but it will be JC Mateo and Tola Tonga taking on MCMG. So get in that chat. Let me know who you're taking. Let me know how you feel about it, folks. Grande International. WWE needs to work with NWA. That's a little tricky. And, NWA had some opportunities. I believe those opportunities changed because some of the decisions NWA made. And we'll see. I mean, we had a lot of love for NWA once upon a time. And I feel like their product isn't what it used to be. But hopefully they can figure it out. They're still kicking. I met Fit Finley in 1998. I was stationed in Japan when he was wrestling in New Japan Pro. I thought he was going to break my damn hand when he shook it. I have no doubt, man. That's a cool story. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Fit Finley for a long time, and he's got those big old bear paws on him. So that's real cool. But we are off and running with this one. Let me know, as it looks like 47% are going MCMG and 44. So basically neck and neck tie here for who's going to win this one. If your name ain't Tony Khan, we're homies now. Triple H, facts. Oh, drop kick into the flatliner. WWE is killing it on all fronts. That's the hard part about this is, are their shows perfect? No. Is every show a banger? No. Is every match a banger? No. Is every booking decision a banger? No. But they're cooking. And look what happened tonight. You open that show with so much energy, and it's on such a grand scale. There's nothing like it. Doesn't matter how much you want it to suck or want people not to give a shit. You're wrong. When you say those, kind of throw out those blanket statements, you're not right. It's not accurate. But we got a big tag as Tongaleo. Which one is it? Tongaleo is up on the apron. Tonga coming around, and there goes Shelly, who's still banged up from the ladder match. Motor City Machine Guns have a tall challenge ahead. Facts. Good job. Don't pick on Gonzo Break. Oh, we'll go back to that. Samoan. Rising tide lifts all boats. The better WWE, 100%, Jose. And again, I think they know that, and I think their feeling is you shouldn't have been talking shit. You should have watched what you said. Like we could have came in and we could have had a working relationship. We could have been respectful. We could have been on a different foot. But I do remember the old days, and TK talked a lot of shit, ran his mouth a lot, and others have done that in the past, and eventually it burns them. Just they should have stuck to what they were doing. They should have been humble. They should have been modest about the whole situation. And now there's not a whole lot of bragging going on, right? But the MFTs, JC has Shelly in the corner. Here comes Talatonga. What's up, Phil? Haven't been in a while. Hope the stream is good. Phil, how you been? How you been, man? Hope you were doing well. Geekbox in the house, folks. Go check out our buddy Geekbox. It's always a pleasure. They must have built him around JC around esteemed him first. He is built like a brick shit house. Put it that way. He is just an outright tank, Geekbox. It's too funny. Just solid. Tandem offense. Let's go. Triple nose screwing Randy Orton. We'll see. I don't know how my mom pulled it off, but my 11th and 12th birthday party was at a wrestling school, and they put like 2 matches on for us and let me get in the ring. My mom's the shit. Shout out to moms. Let's go. Shout out to all the moms out there. Not according to the IWC, LOL. Think it's all garbage. That's where they have to start. They don't realize, guys. They don't realize they are the small minority pocket of a sad, wallowing, belly aching group of people. They're just miserable together. They wake up every day and feel so shitty about their own lives that they got to find a way to try and shit on everyone else that's having a good time. And I'm not saying you can't be critical. We're very critical of the things we don't like here. But again, to not find anything good in any of this. I mean, the channel posted out today the trifecta of IWC toxicity. That's why we're so proud of the WFU. That's why we're so proud of this chat and how you guys conduct business. That's what we want to see. We want to bring everyone together, male, female, but we want to have open conversation. We want to understand each other, and that's how this is supposed to work. Cheer for what you love, boo what you don't. We can argue about why, but again, we got to be smarter about this. As heck, we're going old school. Unreal. As tall as God, Alex up in the bear hug. And they make damn near everything in WWE matter. That's the most important. Just everything feels so big. And again, yeah, did John Cena heel turn story go well? No. Are they doing okay even though it didn't? Yeah. Did the fans lose their fucking mind even if the internet's upset? Yeah. And that's what Paul Heyman talked a lot about in that interview. And I like listening to Paul. The man, super intelligent, and he gets it, right? Like, what are the fans doing? Right? The fans are losing their mind. He said it. People didn't leave SummerSlam enraged and upset. They left in a great mood, singing and yelling and cheering, losing their mind. And then the internet said anybody that cheered or was happy, is a piece of shit, is a piece of garbage, and you should be ashamed of yourself, da-da-da-da-da. And then people started changing their tune. Some did, some didn't, right? Like I said, when you can take a video about you in the building, having the time of your life, going nuts upon the return of Brock, and then post, a day later about, the WWE is doing it again. It's disgusting. Da-da-da. Get the fuck. Come on. What are we doing? As Sabin is firing up. Big DDT. The Jays will clinch the East playoff title. I hope so. Almost there. Boston, how you doing? The show structure so far has done well. Start off with a good segment and then follow it up with in-your-face tag match. So far, so good. And a really good match. It's been a really good tag match. So, yeah, to just strengthen your point, Boston, I agree. Let's talk about your cousin Jay White being out indefinitely. Breaks my heart. Like, I don't know. And maybe somebody in the chat can fact check and let me know. but I thought he would have been close. But I guess he's not anywhere near coming back. So I'm not even positive what's keeping him out so long. Who are the Horror Force Women 2.0? Maybe we'll answer that during a commercial when Nick's here, sir. Bit of a longer winded answer. British Nick's in the chat, Anthony. Let's go. You may see him sooner than later. Stay tuned. AW Woke Sleeping Giant. Again, I feel like I've said this a million times. Tony Khan came in as like Robin Hood. He was stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. I guess us wrestling fans were the poor, the starving ones that were just dying for some exciting wrestling. And even though Tony comes in as a billionaire, he's like the little kid that got Willy Wonka's golden ticket. Tola with a joke slam. That's over. Over. That was a decent match. A little bit of a flat finish. But when VKM left, it became a whole different game. And now Tony is the big bad billionaire. Triple H is kind of the guy that's like the former wrestler. He gets it. He's not Vince. So now he feels like the hero. But that's what they did. They poked it. They bragged about winning the Wednesday Night Wars. They bragged about demos. Oh, I got 1 million. I'm the demo god. They did all that shit. They had victory laps, and they're eating all of it. A lot of that shit aged poorly because Tony Khan hyped himself up and told himself he was in a fight that he wasn't in, and then complained when the fight went fucking hard. Cry bully. As Solo in the ring. I'm so confused why they turned John Cena heel. What's up, Johnny? Turn him face now if they don't make sense. I don't make it, just don't make sense. I hope it makes sense because it's a waste of our time. Essentially, unfortunately, Johnny, the last 6-7 months has been a bit of a waste. Now, a complete waste of our time, no. I think there was some good stuff in there, some big talking points, but yes, from a story standpoint, it is a bit of a fumble. They didn't do it well. The Travis Scott Rock thing fucked it up in a big way. They never really found themselves back to where they wanted to be, and they pivot away. Is that the way they should have done it? No, but yeah, it does lack sense. And you're right. But all we can do now is see what they do moving forward. But it's definitely a botch on their part. As Solo getting some good heat here. This is the last place I want to wrestle at. You know Jacob's coming out, right? We all know Jacob's coming out, right? Oh, wait, we got Nick Aldis. Yeah, right? Get your Tony Khan spade or Meltzer. Meltzer's lost his goddamn mind. Don't even get me started. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, interesting. Sami Zayn, let's go! Sami Zayn in his hometown.
I can't get the pop that he's gonna get. I was gonna try and come in of we got Nick Aldis, so you can get Aldis Nick. But yeah, of Sami Zayn in Montreal, and he's still got the old school tie into the bloodline. Oh, of course. Oh, let's go. Yeah,
right. MDB, I don't want to hear your shit right now. This is a good moment. Don't ruin it for me.
Is this just a feel-good moment, or is this going to amount to anything?
I don't know if it's amounting to anything. I think this might just be here, have a match. Maybe Solo cheats to win or becomes a schmoz, and Jacob comes out because that's who we kind of thought he might be bringing out originally. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't expect a lot from this, but maybe Sami chasing the U.S. title is not bad.
Well, he's out there on Raw saying he's going to be a world champion. He's got the connection to Seth. John Cena's opening segment was really good, says Phil. I know you were talking about the John Cena heel turn.
Yes.
And yes, it was, in a sense, a waste of time. It was an experiment, but I also like that we got the answer to the what if. We finally know what it would have been if John Cena turned heel. Now you got that itch scratched, so now
a little bit.
move. Not well. Sometimes you scratch an itch and it don't feel like you scratched that itch.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's trying to be optimistic, trying to be
I hear what you're saying. I don't exactly completely refute that at all. I think you definitely have a point. As Sammy going up through the crowd's losing their mind. Montreal's been lit as always, but I mean, I don't think it's a complete waste, because there was some stuff, and like him telling that little kid off and telling him his father sucked and stuff. That's good shit. I like that.
Yeah, that kid became a meme. That kid's fucking famous in fucking Dusseldorf, Germany, and everything now, because he was the one that John Cena yelled at.
But ultimately, I mean, when we look back at 2025 and we look back at John Cena's career, like this is that weird spot where like Jordan played for the Wizards. Like that's what that
was. That is 100% the best fucking way to put that. Right. John Cena's heel turn was Jordan on the Wizards. Like, we got Jordan, but it just don't fucking feel right.
Yeah. Right.
Is it like, well, I was trying to think of who did
like Gretzky in the rain. Gretzky
on the Favre on the Vikings, you know, that type of shit. Well, I shouldn't say Favre. Favre was a terrible person.
Favre beans?
Brett Favre. But Jose saying Sammy got the Arabic on his. Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt there, Nick. They gave Sammy pretty much the whole commercial to walk the whole fucking lower bowl.
Oh, 100%. Because, I mean, he's in his hometown of he is the prodigal son return of Sammy got the Arabic on his gears, that new and it's also he does also have the Palestinian colored gear. But yeah, of Sammy, again, I always say he's the moral compass to me when it comes to pro wrestling. Wifey, all of that, yeah.
There you go.
MDB. I was typing something egregious about Sammy, and then I deleted it for KJ.
Come on, this is a feel-good moment, man. Yeah, good stuff.
This show feels
this fucking guy.
Oh yeah, well, prodigal son returned. The only way this could have gotten better is if Kevin came out.
Oh my god.
This show feels like we're just doing some matches and stories that are meaningless in the long term while they set up other stuff. You're not terribly wrong. That's kind of what Backlash is.
Yeah, but it's not even Backlash. It's Clash at the Castle. Like, it's Clash in France. Like, it's not Backlash.
Oh. Yeah,
Backlash was months ago.
Yeah, Backlash was the last one in Paris, so I'm going back to my times in Paris. But yeah,
but no, I mean,
it's not a big 4. It's not even a big 10 pay-per-view.
No, and it's a little bit away, right? It's the beginning of September, so we got time. So this is more of that, like pulling the slingshot back. So they get John Cena to come out and address some issues, set up some things. Now we're going to get John Cena on all the posters, whether it's the tag match or a one-on-one match. I haven't figured that out yet. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those kind of setup shows, because we got a few weeks to build here.
You kind of nailed it there. Of SummerSlam was they let the slingshot go, and they were David shooting at Goliath, or I guess they're more David shooting down at Goliath.
John Cena.
I heard your analogy with Robin Hood, and Robin Hood started giving out pine cones and piles of shit.
Well, what happened was, he became the billionaire that wouldn't listen to the fans. And Triple H became the guy giving out the gold, like that's what happened. Like, it was a weird flip of the script.
Well, I think Tony's still giving out things, but he's doing it egregiously and erroneously. I agree with you with the whole pulling the slingshot back. I think SummerSlam was you let the slingshot go. Now is your reloading. This is your start to the reload. heading into, even if it is just in a Clash, you've got a 4-week build to get there. So this is your reload time. This is your starting anew. Like, we are still going to probably be getting set up towards Naomi and Stephanie, because we know that's going to happen in Paris.
I'm so happy right now. I didn't even.
I've never seen a Torontonian cheer more for someone from Quebecois in my life.
I mean, they make some good ones.
A few. I think I might have figured out something, but I don't know. I like the heel turn. Just hated the Travis Scott part. Punk and Randy was enjoyable to me.
Yeah, I mean, Punk really ignited it, and I thought John and Randy was good because it was a history.
Right.
Could that have been the plan all along? Is where you're going to get Randy, you're going to get Punk, you're going to get. So maybe it is okay to run for a while as a heel. Then we'll bring Brock back, and you can go babyface. Or was just shit not going well? And they're like, how do we fix it? And somebody in the room said, how about Brock Lesnar? And they were like, okay.
Well, I'll get to Brock in half a second on a comment. But Brett Favre is a jerk. I know this from real life experience. Something about Amy or something about Mary.
Right, you big jerk.
I combined chasing Amy and something about Mary somehow.
That's all right, chasing Mary.
Yeah, chasing Amy. But John C., do we completely forget the Janelle Grant lawsuit that names Brock Lesnar, and the case has not concluded?
Yeah, but being named in something is not the same as being accused of something, and people keep misunderstanding. Like, you can get named in a lawsuit just by being peripheral. You could be, a part of a lawsuit, being named. Like, people have lost their mind that he was named in this. And I get it. Listen, I'm not defending him. And if it comes out that he did fucked up shit, I'll be the first one here condemning him. As I said earlier, like, this idea that anybody that wants to think about this rationally or break it down is a piece of shit. It bothers the shit out of me. And I'm not saying John said that because you didn't. But again, this idea that he was accused, arrested, charged, pursued, or did anything deemed illegal or wrong is not accurate. Now, again, if you want to judge him on his ethics or his choice making as who he was interacting with as an adult, yeah, you can kind of do that if you're so perfect and you want to cast some stones. By all means, you can frown upon him and his interaction. But until otherwise noted, right now, that's where it stands. Being named in something, like, we got to understand the differences. We got to understand the meaning of things.
Context is king. And again, if you're not happy that he's here, I can't tell you to feel otherwise or anything.
Right.
And I know we had this exact conversation on Monday because it was right after SummerSlam.
Sorry, Tala takes out Sammy. We go to commercial.
Perfect timing. But I know we mentioned this and talked about this on Monday, and I think it's a little funny when you mentioned about the trifecta of toxicity, the toxicity triangle in the IWC, of when one of the founders, I guess, of Fightful explains literally just in plain English so everyone can understand of that he was named in the lawsuit. He did nothing, criminally illegal, morally debatable, ethically debatable for sure. 100%. You can question that. Nothing illegal. But the fact that the pariahs and the moral police and everything, went at it so hard that he had to take that down and walk that down. And we can't deal with actual facts because it doesn't go with the narrative, doesn't go with the motive, doesn't go with the agenda.
Yeah. Well, and that's the problem. That's what I don't like. For me saying, hey, if he did something wrong, I will join you in your rage. But I need to know more. I need to find out more. I got to know the whole story. Did Johnny Depp not teach us anything, people? What the fuck? No, seriously. But think about it. You get this idea that you're being painted as you're chauvinistic or you don't respect women. Or if he was a danger to anybody in this company, they wouldn't have brought him back. You got to understand that. And some people talk about the message it sends. But again, if you know the full story and it's fully disclosed what really went down, then we'll talk about it. But all you have is his name was used 44 times in links to a pervy old man who liked to exhibit power over a woman by damn near cucking himself. So that we can all decide whether you fall on that side of morality. And we all talked for hours about what an absolute piece of trash Vince seems to be. But again, understanding the difference. If he was named as a defendant, you and I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation. We'd be shutting the Brock shit down quick.
Oh, 100%. Well, morally, ethically, it's a debate. Criminally, all of that is not really much. And again, it's much more of an issue with Vince and all of that. And again, it does still fit very fitting that they have this on the same weekend. They stopped doing the media scrums and all of that. I think they kind of knew what this was going to get. Love it, hate it, right or wrong. Yeah. They knew what this was going to stir up.
100%. They weren't dumb. They knew that this was, and they know two things, Nick.
Well, that showed they did their due diligence of very much investigated this. They weren't going to take that gamble if they weren't planning for it. Other companies, not naming other companies, but might be ones that would take a gamble and then figure out and fuck around and find out. A publicly traded company like TKO, you think that they're going to, take such a leap that and a risk that may or may not work out.
Yeah, just because I'm not one of those soft jellyfish dudes out there that want to bend the knee and augment everything they think to try and fit into some like cuddly group. And like, if I just seem more, more considerate, and if I seem like I'm like really respectful. I saw one dude whining about this whole situation, and he had a freckle filter on his fucking face while he did it. Like, what the fuck are we doing, people? Seriously? I'm going to take you serious when you're doing that? Damn near crying.
Oh, man, yells at cloud. Fuck you and your filters.
Yeah, fuck your filters. But, no, I mean...
We have no filter on this channel, for goddamn sure.
Everybody should be able to have the conversation. We should be able to have the discourse. You and I should be able to have the debate without being painted as, well, you hate women, you don't understand, of course, a typical man. No, I just want, again, like, should we not want to know the full story? Like, we've heard what somebody has put forth to the courts as their testimony of what took place. What if the opposite side had come out first and it was the complete opposite story? Are they right then? Do we jump on that bandwagon? I'm just saying, let's talk about it. This idea that there's this holier level we can all get to, wake the fuck up and knock it off, because it's just embarrassing.
Just to be void of having the discussion, because that's literally, I think, what all of this is all founded on, of have the discussion, be able to... You broke that up to say, I love women.
Yeah, sorry.
I got nothing but love for you. But 100% of, to me, it's just being able to have the discussion, and it's
exploder.
Ooh,
sorry, Nick.
No, you're good. Yeah, keep going because I forgot where I was.
My bad. You were saying have the discussion.
That's not going to pull me back because I got the hula kick lining up here. But it's just the fake virtue signaling. It's the fake empathy for shit that you're not really about. And again, we're all gonna forget about this. And I hate the weird, again, of you can't have a discussion about it. You either on the good or the bad. No, there is always gray in conversation.
Yeah, no, and again, a lot of the people that what blows my mind is a lot of people, if you go to the pages or the accounts that are the most offended, they are the most offensive, rude, ignorant group of fuckers on the planet. They don't give a shit. They'll tell you all the shit in the, but I'm right. Ah, he got him. He got him. He got him.
Let's go.
Let's go, Sammy.
With all of them MFT fuckers out there.
Yeah, the MFT's not looking so good right now.
Do you think we're gonna get generals gathered in their masses?
I don't know.
You get MFT, Jacob, the Usos, Sammy?
Maybe, but right now, are the MFT exciting enough to garner that match? Like, if they announce that MFT is going to be in War Games, is that a good thing?
What other War Games match could you
that
do?
Is tonight.
That's the thing.
Yeah, sorry. Tonight we're getting the tag match. Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Now it's clear. Big main event.
Yeah, I can see clearly now. But what other War Games match could you do? You do one ladies, as we have got We're Not Friends backstage.
Right.
This has been the most relatable and enjoyable Charlotte has ever fucking been.
She's kind of doing what Cody's doing a little bit, where she's getting that residual love. Like, everybody loves Alexa, so it's kind of a little bit of like, you're being nice to someone we love. We love you too.
Yeah, she gives a little pat on the head before she runs away. All of that. It's we really love him, so I guess we'll like you.
Freckles are kisses from angels. That's my favorite shit ever.
I was gonna say that I might have been on an island with angels. Pause. But yeah. Nah, but Alonzo is a good guy. He makes houses for low-income families or something. MDB. Who?
They're talking about caught up in that. Every wrestler from the territory days that you love did things worse than Brock did every single day. If you ask a person to send a naughty picture, you did the same thing Brock did. That's the other part of it. Again, he without sin cast the first stone. And all I ask for the wrestling community is, and I think, Nick, you agree with this, paint everybody with the same brush. There's wrestlers that are currently wrestling in multiple companies that have, NDAs signed on their behalf. They have things swept under the rug that we know they've had trouble. So where do we stop the line? Like, even a guy like a Jacob Fatu who's had checkered past. Do we just throw everybody out? Or like, where does this stop? This is why it gets ridiculous.
I mean, Ric Flair exists, right?
Ric Flair
can't stay away from shit.
These people out there going on about, look at, of course, the Fed, and we bring back Brock. They don't fucking care. You guys have been partnered with Ric Flair for years, and that man has more claims, far worse than anything in the Grant lawsuit.
He has more claims than an insurance company.
And we're good with it. We're good. No.
Right, but and fuck you and your $30, ESPN. Let's pay $50 over here, right? For at least at this point, 10 months out of 12 months of the year and everything. It's this weird mental gymnastics of, wait, Jimmy Havoc, Don Callis, Ric Flair, they're all kosher. Yeah, exactly. They're all kosher. And we'll pay $50, but fuck you and your Brock Lesnar and your $30. We'll take our $25,000. Fuck you and your $100,000. What?
That ESPN shit had me out there doing math on the internet. The last thing I want to be doing is math. Trying to explain.
Yeah, why is everyone it cost you $500,000 a month to watch it? $500, $1,000.
Like, wait a minute. You get 12 premium live events plus all the other content like NFL's diced in there. I think you're getting some racing.
Start on that. I know I went off about the NFL and ESPN.
But anyway, the whole of that thought. But ultimately, like, when you do the math, like 30 times 12 is less than 50 times 10. Like, I don't get, again, if you are a WWE fan and all you watch is WWE and you're upset about this situation, especially if you don't stream and you are going to pay the $29.99 and it bothers you, I get it. You're allowed. You make sense. If you're an AEW fan who apparently never watches WWE, so what the fuck do you care? And B, again, if you're paying fucking more, but we're paying for better wrestling. We get like a lot more matches and stuff.
We get like 7 hours for our $50. You get like But 4
You get
hours
like a
for your
four-match show.
$30. So,
Right? Too funny. But
Ooh.
I am going to step away as we are in commercial break. Folks, don't go anywhere. Like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend, and get in that chat. Oh, we got a big main event.
Yeah. Man sounded off like he's left you with the fucking babysitter here. Jose, I'm not going to acknowledge all I saw you saying out there and everything. I did not say that. I will not confirm nor deny. 316 KJ and Nick, who is 4 Horsemen 2.0. Mine are Rhea, Liv, Bianca, Io, Sky. Fair enough. I think you actually might have. I heard this conversation, this question got brought up when I was on a pause. Now it's funny it gets brought up when KJ was on a pause. And I think he said we'll talk about it when he gets back. But I will say at least for sure you have 2 out of the 4 there. Rhea and Bianca are for sure your two out of your 4 modern day women's 4 horsemen. The other 2 I think could be debatable, discussable. I might have to. Liv's grown into that. Yeah, that the other half of that conversation has a lot more discussion, I'd say. Oh, why in 6? And as they've got them all together with the tag belts, what do they say? We will speak. So they're bringing up the TLC match from SummerSlam. And I will say, expect probably more Howdy on your screen the closer we get towards the fall season. The rules of Abaddon, of Halloween spooky characters come out at night. And also the fact that they've got the Halloween Horror Nights house, which I want to, anyone that can get me any information of video of anything with that, I'm super interested of what they're going to do with that. With the Wyatt 6, and I wish they would have done it a bit more before when it was the Firefly Funhouse. And could you imagine a haunted house of the Firefly Funhouse? You would have people paying through the nose, and not just Tony Khan for that. Solo Pinacoa, fair enough. Misfit, what up? Yes, we got the Wyatts. Yeah, it's looking a little goosebumpsy. That TLC match was a destructive symphony, says Ronan. There you go. Getting intricate with the verbiage. As again, we're replaying the victory. Dude, sometimes 240p looks perfect for stuff like 1 and 6. I don't even want 1080p. And we got the VHS tracking. As we had the Street Profits and BFAB backstage in the medical facility, or the medical center. And now DIY popping up as even BFAB. What does that even mean? No one knows. It's provocative and it gets the people going. First time I've ever heard Dexter talk. Did he actually talk during that? The only person I heard talk was Audi. And again, also anyone that remembers Dexter as Samuel Shaw on TNA, you've heard his voice before. It's a little screechy, a little squawky. Are we setting up a 6-man tag match? Is it surprising to anybody that Candice took the biggest bump out of that entire TLC match and she is completely fine? Meanwhile, Gargano's still got an ice pack on his neck, chin, jawline. All this, you make this a fucking 6-man, like I just said. If you would calm down and stop acting like maniacs. I will say this, and it's now been, Christ, almost a year plus at this point, if not beyond that. DIY versus the Street Profits on SmackDown. So we're getting a tag team match, player. Holla, holla. What I was going to say, I like that they've had it to where the general managers actually feel like they have some bit of an authority and they feel like actual general managers on their shows instead of either just a figurehead for WWE's corporate or Constable Corbin, etc. As I got Charlotte out here. and getting the baby face reaction, and she's smiling and got the huge robe. And again, Charlotte is fantastic, but she has always worked better as a heel, as Alexa's coming out. I think Brock Lesnar's John Cena's last match, you can't build that all the way till December. That will not run that course. That will get too long in the tooth, I feel. If you want to try and wait from August to December, I say nay. The only way you can maybe halfway make that work is that it's not the first time that John and Brock have a match. So we're getting a title celebration. That we're not anyone getting Festival of Friendship vibes. Who's going to be out here? Why is my name on the list? This is interesting. Of they do really work together. Of your two top stars that you could put at the title, but you've chosen not to, and it makes sense. So you keep them away from it, and you're using them to reinvigorate, restart, jumpstart the women's tag team division. You get Charlotte over a bit as a babyface with all of this. But now, anytime you got these, celebration moments, you're always waiting for, that's a big ass fucking cake. Sorry, vitamins took over. I noticed a big ass cake and a big ass prize or present. But does anyone get nervous of that festival of friendship of somebody's going to turn on somebody here? And I worry it's going to be Charlotte just, we're going to share the spotlight. But I'm worried it's always going to be Charlotte of just, I'm supposed to be the star. And you're just, Charlotte views herself as the one putting Alexa over when it's Alexa putting Charlotte over, I'm saying. Mr. Quake, no, KJ saying no turn. Congratulations, Charlotte Flair and Alexa. P.S. Happy birthday with a big ass sheet cake. And it's always funny because they get the sheet cakes that look like your mom or your mom's friend or your grandmother made it, like your uncle made it or something to bring to your birthday party. It's not ever store-bought. Now, I'm really interested with this big-ass present that clearly has a fucking pop-off top. Is it going to be a goddamn Lily doll? As they're playing, oh, no, you should open it. You shove it back and forth. So they're playing it like it's a goddamn bomb. Please don't turn her. Which her? There's two hers. Pick a her. Pause. That's a big... Paul saying two. Charlotte wanted to do the heel turn, but Tripp Nose blocked it. No, she wanted to come back as a babyface. She thought she was the babyface. And then when everybody figured out she was it, Lily with a "We're Not Friends" shirt on now. That is actually, I'm surprised that is not some hot moving merch out there. I wouldn't mind a "We're Not Friends" shirt. Charlotte, this isn't what I meant to say. You were kicked up. Yeah. Are we going to get an Alexa Bliss? This is your life? Really? We have Charlie. I know it's really ugly. So, yes. So we're doing the intentional, the fugly Muppets, the fugly puppets. As we're getting a Charlie chant right now. A fugly doll is getting a Charlie chant because it's what Lily started as. It's the emo Charlotte Flair with the hoodie of "We're Not Friends." We have a Charlie chant in 2025. Charlie might have gotten more of a chant than Charlotte. Just saying. Callback? Yes, big callback. Is that a real shirt on the WWE shop? If not, Will can make it. God damn it, it should be. You may hug me. Hug her, and this is gonna just get all the romantically involved. And I dig the friendship, the partnership here. I like it because it's the fucking odd couple kind of thing, and it works. And Charlotte's trying to be nice, and she did all of this for Alexa as Alexa's just nudging ever so close. Oh, as we interrupt the hug with Chelsea Green and the Secret Harvest. Goddamn immigration showing up here in Canada can ruin this. Yeah, as now it's interesting as Chelsea, the babyface in Canada. Well, she just paired with Ethan Page too on NXT. The self-absorbed Americans, yes. Chelsea Green, I'm cheering for being called self-absorbed American. I'm glad you all know it now. But Chelsea Green out here. Oh, she's taking shots at the Habs even, but you were coming out as could have been a babyface taking shots at America. I can't process this with Charlotte. Yeah, it's one of those of you don't expect to like her, but you really kind of do. Ding dong idiots. What? Two NXT legends, so cringe. Charlotte has a big ego. Mr. Quake, I'm glad you're contributing so much with all of your three-word sentences. Like, I think this is working really well. Charlotte gonna take on Chelsea tonight. So we're announcing all the matches for SmackDown as here comes Nick Aldis. So yeah, we're gonna get this match probably starting up next. But interesting that everything pretty much that's happened on SmackDown has been announced on SmackDown. But yeah, no. So the whole Charlotte has the big ego, this and that. This has actually managed to work really well with getting Charlotte over. You really kind of like that whole moment of she's trying to do her best and she's trying to look nice for Alexa, and she got Charlie to go with Lily and everything, and they're about to hug it out, and then Chelsea Green shows up, and it I even like that it's Chelsea Green in the ring with Charlotte Flair. It's not Chelsea Green in the ring anymore, respectfully, with a mission with even and Nia Jax, what have you. She's in there now with Charlotte Flair. She's in there with former 14-time women's world champion. So up in the echelon. Low key, Alba Fire in the pantsuit kind of works for me. Yeah, but I still miss my Isla Dawn. I want to go back to the Isla of Dawn. Chelsea went from champion to jobber. No. Well, she was, if you want to say this is jobber, she was already a jobber beforehand. Especially if you watch that whole WWE Unreal, she's one of those, I'm down for whatever. She is willing to do whatever creative offers her. She is such a versatile asset. She is a little bit the Miz. I will say that. She is a little the Miz, a little Dolph Ziggler-ish. But yeah, she's not going to always just stay champion forever. She's going to, and again, like I was saying, she's in the ring now with Chelsea Flair, or with Charlotte Flair. She's in a feud with Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair. She's been upgraded, even though she's taken losses right now, I will say. Because let's be honest, I know we don't have the match coming up. I'm in commercial, but Charlotte's winning that match. Would anyone, and I do mean anyone, like to disagree? Who think Nick Aldis is a party pooper tonight? Not I. I think he's just kind of doing his job. I think he should have done it before the show started, but yeah, he's doing it while the show's live, I guess. Piper is a mid-card jobber. She's in a tag team, and who she really jobbed out to recently, Anthony? Good question. Christ, there was the whole situation to where people were out crying and outpouring because they thought she broke Charlotte when Charlotte was in the figure four, and she sat there and hit the senton drop on her, and everybody thought Charlotte fucked up her knee then. Turns out everybody was completely fine, barely an inconvenience. Thanks to Nick Aldis, Solo, and Chelsea Green didn't have a good day. Fair enough. I don't see exactly how that makes him a party pooper, but yeah. I mean, the heel's not having a good day, I think, is a wee bit of the norm. TMS can be a heel since Kurt Angle. Quake, I don't know. I don't think I fully understand at this point what you are even trying to get at, but I appreciate you commenting, sir. But I will remind everybody, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. We do this for anything, and I do mean anything. When it comes to pro wrestling, often imitated, never replicated, never duplicated. We do what we do because other people can't do what we do. Back at it like a jackrabbit. Monday Night Raw rolling all the way through. We're heading towards Forbidden Door. We're on a collision course to Forbidden Door and Heat Wave same night. Really might be just we're here and we don't know when we get home. Those shows might collide together here. But 100%. Nobody covers pro wrestling like we do. Nobody covers it live as much as we do. And again, we see the doppelgangers out there, and a lot of people know we coming for them. But yeah, be a friend, tell a friend. Kurt Angle is Chris's brother. Who is Chris? What and where are we going with this? We randomly started talking about something else, and now we've got Chris and Kurt Angle. I don't know how we got Kurt Angle into any of this, but yeah, I'll go with Jose of Higher Wrestling for Life for your next party or your quinceañera. Yes, 100%. We're playing the greatest hits of the wrestling 80s, 90s, and today, but 100%. I misspelled Angel for Angle. Miss Quake, no one's questioning that. I'm questioning Miss Angel. Oh, all right. All right, I see, Adam. You were making the joke. But yeah, no one's questioning how you spelled Angle. It was one of those of questioning why. Yes, Jose, see, I can say Espanol sometimes, right? As Miz is finally here, as Miz and Carmelo knocking on the Miz's door. You said you want to take me to the top, and Miz been disappearing. What in the fucking... Katniss Everdeen bullshit is the Miz wearing on this goddamn suit? The Miz, yes, I saw someone that said the Miz should be John Cena's last match, and I wanted to fight them publicly. Speaking of someone I want to fight publicly,
you want to fight me publicly, bro?
I don't know. I haven't even met you publicly, let alone
yeah, I mean, that'd be a terrible first meeting.
I will fight you.
Right.
But no, the Miz out here with Carmelo, but the Miz, John Cena's last opponent.
Right. Adam, you know how many times I say this in my head?
He said it publicly. He said it on the screen.
I have said it publicly. As we did get Mello, hashtag we want Mello.
He got him, just maybe not the way you wanted.
What is Miz wearing?
That's why I said he's very fucking Katniss Everdeen, shit with this.
84% of the chat is going Charlotte. Optimistic 17% going Chelsea.
Well, are you surprised she didn't she can't be the true baby face, but didn't play more than the Canada USA angle? Like she started there. And then instantly went like, fuck you.
She's funny because she knows, like, she's supposed to kind of get that hometown kind of love. But again, there's not a lot of love between Montreal and Vancouver or Victoria, I think she's from. But either way, I mean, it's kind of funny because she plays it so well. And I saw somebody talking about Piper being mid. And yeah, I mean, by definition, but she's in a tag team. She's doing well. She's around one of the top books.
But is Chelsea a jobber? Is Chelsea gone from champion back to jobber?
No, Chelsea's a classic heel. And if you guys go back through the histories of wrestling, the heels took L's. Like that was the fun part. Like if you were building an angle and the heel was, finding ways to steal wins, for sure. But there were some people that just got under your skin that, kind of played that. She gets her win. She was just U.S. champion. but she has no problem taking that L.
But how? I will ask this, and then I want to click on a comment. But I will ask this first: how do you feel, Charlotte Flair, sheet cake in hand, present in hand, of I've got Charlotte, I've got Charlie, and
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie was the most over that whole segment.
She might
How
have
do
been.
you feel of Charlotte Flair? Very much of I'm a babyface. Yo, like me. Hello, fellow youth.
It's working. It's fucking working. That's the thing. It's working. And yeah, like Charles in charge over here. Oh, Hervis. By the way, new referee. Side note.
I didn't even say that and almost did a spit take when you said Charles in charge.
But yeah, so she's got Charlie and the fans are into it. And again, for those, when you measure like what we're getting from the pro wrestling, the ultimate job is to excite the fans that are tuning in and the ones that paid to be in that building. They're into it, and it's working from the standpoint of, you know, the odd couple, Kane and Danielson, Hurricane Rock, Mick Foley and anybody like that. Like literally that has worked so many times.
Right. Well, speaking of how it worked so many times, and I guess after this comment, hoping to work less times, how much we gotta don't know to get the boys in person to cover an event live. For us to be there live and to get the whole, well, they don't do the scrums anymore. And I think we're probably not allowed at AEW's media scrum. Being honest. No. We might actually ask a real question. They don't like that. But no, the biggest thing you can do is be a friend, tell a friend, spread the good gospel of the Wrestling for Life network out there. Right. When this grows from 100 people watching us live to 200 to 300 to 1,000, that's what really, more than any sort of donation, more than any super chat, that's what really helps everything really can pay off and come to fruition here.
Yeah, 100%. Nick said it perfectly, Adam. We appreciate the love. We appreciate everybody out there. But it's a numbers game. And as much as when you look across the board, we got some good shit going on. Some companies are a little picky. And they want to control the narrative. But however, I mean,
easy, that company's dead, but I digress.
Oh, that one didn't work out so well. Right. But ultimately, we try, and we're going to keep knocking on the door. We're going to keep knocking on the door, and eventually we won't be able to be ignored. I mean, we kind of posted this today. We threw this up. Like, see, we can't be ignored. We can't be ignored, folks. They're aware. They're very aware. But they won't play the game. So we'll play that game perfectly fine. But yeah, no, we appreciate all the positivity. And that's what we're trying to bring you. So keep telling people.
Well, 100%. Just spread the good gospel. And again, appreciate all the super chats, all the kind words. The biggest thing that means more than anything is seeing the chat go from, Christ, I was here when it was me and one other person to now 100 congruent to now, then if it gets to 200, 300, to see the subscribers constantly growing, the Twitch is growing, the Discord, everything's moving in a positive momentum. That's the thing, is just spreading the good gospel of.
Yep.
That's why multiple layers to the whole phrase that we always say of be a friend, tell a friend.
Yep.
Of whether it's mental health, whether it's spreading the word on the channel, it covers all bases.
That's it. I mean, we're rocking and rolling. We appreciate it. The Chelsea is all over Charlotte in the commercial break here, guys. But yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day,
is she over during this match just because only the Canadians can see it?
No, that's what played out, I think, very well. That's what she did, right? Like, she kind of made sure she wasn't going to get that hometown rub, like that they're going to keep the happiness and the
but she goes over in the Canadian during the commercial break that the Canadians
she's working her hard.
Like right afterwards, she's just taking the job.
Right. Well, they got the fans are cheering for Charlotte to get back up as she hits a back body drop coming out of the break. Sorry.
Right. But no, I apologize. I cut you off.
No, that's it. I mean, again, we just we love doing this, and it's just a numbers game. The one thing about this channel is it's never stopped growing, which has been amazing, and the pace is picking up every day. And we grind. We go live over 300 days a year. We do it more than anybody else out there, And it's been a ball. It's an honor. We love it. And it's a real positive thing. It's been amazing for me. And we thank you all. So keep just sharing the word. Keep showing up here. Check all those hearts. Comment on the videos. Comment on the videos. They help our algorithm. Those little reaction buttons help the videos. And any love you got, we appreciate it, folks.
Go and spread the word. Spread it.
Oh, big clothesline.
Is this going to lead to a babyface moment when Charlotte wins the world title?
Say that again?
Is this going to lead to a babyface moment when Charlotte wins the world title? Probably off of Tiffany, and you run it back, and Tiffany is the clear-cut heel. Now we could do what we wanted to do before of Charlotte's the babyface.
I don't know, because now that you have them as tag champs and they're getting these segments where we just had the celebration of friendship, I think that they're going to break up. The question becomes, does Charlotte turn on Alexa? Does Alexa turn on Charlotte? Because if Charlotte just snaps back to heel and turns on Alexa, well, then all bets are off and she's super heel because we're going to hate her extra because she was mean to Alexa. Alexa, I think, is a little bit of a harder turn, but somebody's got to turn on somebody at some point.
Yeah, but does that moment have to be soon? Could this go for a while? Because
go for a minute.
If they haven't already been selling "We're Not Friends" shirts, if they're not selling them, we'll fucking sell them, because why are you not selling them?
I think they're doing okay that way, and I think they're just getting started, and I think giving them TV time where they actually get a segment like what we just got, that didn't happen a lot before. So I think they're going to run this for a hot minute, and they kind of make the women's tag teams feel kind of fun.
It was very much that Daniel Bryan, Kane having the therapy sessions to where they need to hug it out. I was worried it was going to be one of those, the festivals of friendship of why is my name on this list? But it is a little bit of The Rock and Mankind or Mick Foley of this is your life. If it was one of those, you're waiting for, like, you want to start to see them actually bond and be friends a little bit with this.
Right. Oh, what the fuck? Look at this. She's got the cake.
Sliding in the sheet cake.
Alexa off the apron. Oh, there you go.
If you're an official watching this, how do you miss a whole fucking shit like that? Unprettier into the sheet cake.
Reversal. Chelsea does it.
But see, again, that's what
you knew it.
Yeah, but that's what I brought up, and we've talked about it. Of you saw it even during the Unreal of Chelsea's one of those. I'll do whatever. I'm down for whatever. She will do the cake spot. She will do this. Yeah. She will do the dumpster spot. Yeah.
They should clip out that spot where she's talking about what you do to, like, and she taps out right away to the figure eight, covered in cake. Flashbacks to Tony Storm. Big pop.
Now, how soon do we get the Chelsea Green and AEW rumors?
Oh, fucking hell, right?
I give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Chelsea nails it. Chelsea's got it, man. And she plays the role so well. But yeah, big pop.
She fits the exact same role that Matt Cardona does. Of a guy that can be really great. That's a guy that 100% can be the over guy, but also can do nonsense under guy. As we're sharing cake.
There's cake eating happening as we speak. As a fat guy, I was sitting here going, what are they going to do with the rest of that cake? Like, you just not going to throw that out, are you?
Anyone else see that cake and just be like, I want that corner piece right there. That's the best pieces. You get a quarter piece of a sheet cake like that, that's the best piece.
That's good shit. Let's go. Told ya. Let's go. People winning left, right, and center. I don't even know what's coming up next, but we do have still a main event of John Cena, Cody Rhodes taking on Logan Paul and Drew. Logan Paul and Drew could be a legit, like, give them the tag belts.
Oh, they walk away with this. Is Tiffany looking more and more like cheerleader at camp sleepaway type of shit? Of like, I'm waiting for Jason Voorhees or something to show up.
Well, I mean, in this particular moment, it's hard to say no. right? It looks like they just got, like, she just walked in off the beach.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Oh, Jade.
But has the
Wait, what?
storm rolled on?
No. Come on.
Yeah, but we've been through the eye of the storm and it ain't shit. So it kind of
What's
feels
wrong with
a
the
little
storm?
weird.
She had a really good match at SummerSlam.
And she lost.
That's
and
okay.
She
That's one
continues
loss.
to lose.
One loss. We're good.
Yeah, but she's been.
No,
Jade has
fine.
not been. Jade has not.
Oh.
This is, I want to see more.
Kiana and Julia.
I want to see Jade work. I want to see Jade TBS champion AW Jade. I don't want to see this, we're trying to make her a thing and she can't figure it out, Jade.
She's figuring it out just fine. She's a star, dude. She's working all right. And again, one loss, like her first chance at a title. I think titles should be hard to win. And I was shocked. And it was a surprising outcome. I didn't agree with it, but it was a surprising outcome, which they have every right to do, is surprise us. She's fine. It's early. She'll get that belt.
As they have.
James was on screen. Let's go. Welcome
everybody
back.
And their brother out there. They had Mission showing up and taking a business card from Jade. You had Julia show up. You had Tiffany. So we got all the options for Jade.
Well, maybe Kiana's starting a little faction here. Get Mission into the mix. She goes back to being Mia Yim and a badass. That'd be nice.
Interesting. I would like to see at least Kiana James with Julia and do something first before we start building upon it. But yeah.
Okay.
I think I understand, and I don't dislike the idea. I think right now that they still are keeping everybody as separate people on the chessboard.
Yeah, fair enough. And I mean, again, I think this is interesting with Kiana James working with Julia and how that's going to affect her career. How this works. How does it help Julia? Clearly, Julia is going to play a little bit of a heel right now. So very interesting. And she's going around giving business cards like she's MVP, trying to recruit. So we'll see what that means.
We haven't talked about that. Of MVP. Speedball.
Let's go.
You Speedball.
Fuck you, Speedball.
MVP of Heavyweight again on another episode as the dirt sheet turns of how we've gone from MVP and the Hurt Syndicate and everything have nothing but heat backstage. Don't want to do jobs to anybody. MVP hates Speedball Mike Bailey. Why? Just because he does Kung Fu. I don't know why.
No, apparently. Did you hear why?
No.
Okay, so this is what I read why. And this is just, I made up bullshit I read online, folks. Apparently, when MVP first got there, he was going around introducing himself to people. And Speedball was playing a video game and didn't stop playing to get up to say hi.
What the fuck?
I swear to God, I read that shit.
Does MVP just think that he is God's gift to pro wrestling or something, or that he is the herald to the Galactus that is Bobby Lashley or something? You better respect Bobby Lashley,
right? Well, and here's the thing: like ultimately. We've heard several wrestlers have had the same problem. It's been leaked about Miro. It was leaked about Alistair. It was leaked about Edge at one point was apparently throwing his weight around. That's why we didn't have Ricky Starks around. So there's been a lot of talk about that. And again, I know we played that little semantics game with our buddy Sappy where, creative control versus I don't have creative control, but I do what I want, when I want, how I want. And if you don't like it, I go sit at the fuck home. That's pretty controlling if you ask me. But at the end of the day, it's interesting because MVP said a lot of negative shit about WWE and Triple H. Now he's over here, and if he's saying negative things about like, we don't want to work with MVP, we don't like Speedball, we don't want to drop the titles, blah 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 blah, and Tony's a fucking idiot, and he's driving us nuts. You can't, like, even if you're right, you start to look like the common denominator.
Well, yes, and it also feels a little bit like same as it ever was, I guess.
Yeah.
But you said a bit, maybe I'm the drama. But I like that they instantly kind of shut all that shit down. Of you have MVP do a clip with Speedball of they even joke around of Q, no Q, and then the Hurt Syndicate of Shelton and Bobby don't want to get involved because that was the whole thing of MVP pretty much tells them you're not going to job to this person, that person. You know, Bobby Lashley, when he left WWE, he's a world champion caliber, and now he's a tag team champion. But it's go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt there, Nick. Sorry.
Go ahead.
But
go.
I said this when they left, and everyone was like, what a fumble, and they're gonna go be top guys. And they went in, did nothing, became tag title champions fairly easy. Did the MJF thing, that was a bust. They didn't come in and take over because, again, there's a select group of people in AEW that are protected, and it's all about the feelings, and you can't just get in there and get a hard push. Like the fact that we're this deep into Will Ospreay's career in AEW and he hasn't been there yet, it makes you wonder, what the fuck are we doing? As I got Aleister Black on the screen, but again, I mean, this idea that they protect their career. They want to call the shots. They don't want to drop the fucking titles to nobody, lose to Jet Ski on the pay-per-view. They don't want to do that. They don't want to look like these big giant guys that are just getting pushed around by these little kids. So yeah, that's the disconnect. I think that was the problem with Cody. I think that was the problem with Punk. If you want to do legitimate wrestling, real pro wrestling, you're not welcome there because that's not their brand. They're an offshoot.
You mean the guys that are your top draws a bit, especially in that tag division of a guy who could be your world champ and everything, who are legit top draws and top attractions. The same guys who had an issue with how they were getting pushed and positioned the same exact way in the bigger company. And again, Bobby Lashley's a world, like they have no one that's on that caliber outside of the guy that they just kicked out of the group that can really fit that level unless you're going to feed them to their top stars. So I can see why they'd be a little, all right, well, come on, just fuck this then.
Well,
like, no, it's rare to see someone, especially over there, no, I'm going to protect myself as being a top star. Of I'm not going to get AWI'd. I'm not going to get.
Look!
R-Truth!
This is amazing!
The hero, and then look at each other.
Truth is going to lose his shit.
Yes.
Look!
Can we do it? Can we do it? I'm trying to do it. Hands, touching hands.
Let's go.
We're really back.
We back.
Yo. And it was on that day, my heart grew 3 sizes that day because seeing Raw the Truth Killings,
unreal.
Finally getting to see his hero back after his hero put him through a table. My heart is full of joy.
We got Truth. It was all a dream.
I used to read John Cena's magazine.
John Cena's back, and R-Truth is pumped.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you do the ultimate heel turn. R-Truth jumps the baby face. The double turn. We got him.
You put him with Logan and Drew.
Right. All right, folks. Your main
event.
Oh, shit. I will put a poll up for this one, but who are you taking in the main event, folks?
I might try and do a brief thing here during the main event, but we'll see. But Logan Paul coming out right now.
Logan tired, teaming up again.
Logan tired. Sounds like a place to go, like an auto body shop. O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Welcome to Logan Tires.
Where we had cut the deals with haggis.
We'll have you back on the road in no time.
In no time, Johnny. Hogan. I wish R-Truth would have said, damn, I cut my hair from the... Yeah! This man took a trip to the barber for fuck and all.
Oh, that's too funny. Let's go as Drew all this has been his new thing lately, all dragoned up.
Yeah, How to Train Your McIntyre.
So stupid. Get the fuck out of here. Why did that was so ridiculous? Back me up here, Chad. That's too funny.
Don't worry when Cornette or Bully Ray says it in fucking 2 weeks.
Right.
I feel like that's been the fucking trend. If we say something, then all of a sudden somebody that's got a louder fucking microphone says it, and it's like, I wonder where you got that from.
Right. For now, homie. That's all we got. How to Train Your McIntyre just popped it, dude. It fucking it's like, my God.
Well, on that, because I can't reach that apex, but I will be back here. I'm gonna go find a dragon and train.
Right on. So, Nick, taking a pause for the cause. We roll on about left in the show, folks, and we're in the main event. Let us know who you're taking. Don't forget, we're here for all your favorite wrestling. We got lots coming your way. Join the WFU. Don't forget, our fantasy football has been put out to the Discord. Go check that out. You got to message myself or Nick on Instagram. That's the main page Instagram, or Nick's Instagram. Let us know if you want in. We do vet the league because we want a handful of active GMs for fun. And show up, show out, come to the treeouts and see if anybody can knock my championship out of my hands as I look to defend. Let's go. But what else we got going on here at the channel? We're back on Monday for Raw. We're taking this weekend off. I know the wrestling doesn't stop, but we are taking a bit of a breather. It's been a crazy run into SummerSlam, coming out of SummerSlam. So much breaking news, so many things to cover. So, yeah, we will be back on Monday. Don't forget our archives down below. You can go check out all our fun stuff, our interview with PCO, our interview with Mark Ramundi. We got interviews with the Grim Reaper, one of my favorites ever, Cole Roderick, Big Ben, who just had a WWE tryout, and we're wishing him the best, and so much more, folks. So go check all that out, plus all our original content. We got more coming your way. Coming for that chip. Let's go. Looking forward to it, bro. I do believe. Stay tuned. We owe the fans a members-only chat. It's been a while. Plus, you guys hit a super chat goal a couple weeks back. So we might be doing our fantasy draft live to members only. So stay tuned for that. We're working on it. We're going to talk about it. And you can watch me and Nick have mini little meltdowns. Well, you can watch me just outright have a good time because I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. And then you can watch Nick get super serious. Oh, so it's going to be good times. Good times. This is just about Babyface Fan Service Company on the booking side. At this point in time, the faces are winning. Yeah, but I mean, we just had Seth go and break everyone's heart with CM Punk. We had a lot of baby faces go over at SummerSlam, and I think that was partly trying to restore a mood, make up for WrestleMania. A lot of people feel like SummerSlam made up for WrestleMania. So overall, I think you might be right, but it does go in ebbs and flows. Look at Roman taking a beating and the Shula Fala, the tribal thief, running around with his kicks. Like, there has been strong heel moments as well. So, yeah, I mean, I think you went a little too far with the fan service company, but everybody's in the, like, if you're in entertainment, that's what you're doing. It's all about the fan service. It's all about making your crowd happy one way or the other. They might not always get what they want, but at the same time, they're not, you got to entertain them, even if the outcome isn't what they were looking for. So, yeah, I think a little too far, but I think there's been a bit of give and take on that. How to Train Your McIntyre. Hashtag that. Somebody hashtag that. Tag the channel. Tag Drew McIntyre. Let's see if we can get his attention. How to Train Your McIntyre. Let's get it going. I'm already scouting my team. My team's melted. I'm not scouting. I won't have a game plan. I will see what's up when I get there. I know there's some guys that have been really fucking solid for me the last couple years. And I'll be looking to pick them back up, but I can't say anything more than that. But we'll see how it goes. And again, folks, it's a fun time. And again, go check out our Instagram if you are interested. Look at Punk and the cash in too. Facts, Adam. Yeah. Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. So again, is there some definitely like was SummerSlam babyface heavy for sure? But even the huge pop for John Cena, but a huge kind of heel moment for Seth. But you want the fans still feel kind of pretty good, and that's, I mean, outside of the rage that spilled into the internet Sunday night, the fans in the building had a ball, right? That's what we're going to save it for you. Oh, there you go. Just get a new one. Give me a blue cake. We'll call it even. How to chain your dragon off. That works too. You're probably right. KJ just completely sick of Sammy. Oh, come on. That was all because of Sammy? Sammy Hogan. Sammy got a good win in his hometown. I love these fucking graphics by the WWE right now. For all the bunkness that I thought SummerSlam was, these are cool as shit. I got to turn this one out, folks. But yeah, I mean, come on. What's with the Sammy hate? Why can't we get behind Sammy? Sammy's good. The fans were happy. And if Sammy goes after the U.S. title, that's fine. Sammy can't be U.S. champion. I think wrestling has to be a fan service to a certain extent, for sure. There is an extent where you can't let them dictate because we know the fans are fickle, right? Like people who are so mad at Cena and da-da-da-da took one promo to change everybody's fucking mind. Drew Paul, hashtag Drew Paul. I like it. I like it. KJ is winging it and still winning. I got lucky. It's your trades. You got to be, I'm very particular. But it's gone well. I think what happens, MDB, I'm going to humble brag right now. Because I'm not like the hockey I'm emotionally invested in. The football, I'm strictly running on numbers. So I don't have that like, oh, but he's on my favorite team, or he's, I like that guy a lot. It's just numbers. That helps. You gotta put your heart in the drawer, bro. We're going to war. Drew Paul's rage race, rag race. Ooh. Here comes Cody. Yeah, this has been like a long time as far as we get a lot of entrants right now. This match and Brock comes out. I don't know. See, here's where I'm torn. Would you bring Brock out tonight knowing that we're getting Logan Paul at Clash? Right? Like that changes the game for me. Where I assume the focus would be Brock Lesnar. Now we're getting Logan Paul, John Cena at Clash. Does that mean that Brock's on hold? I don't know. I think people are just sick of Captain Savo. It's stale. See, now, Nick says Sammy is the moral conscience of WWE and kind of your Captain Savo too. And it's, everyone's best friend. Everyone's trying to save the day. But I love that about Sammy, right? That's why I kind of keep waiting for the heel turn, surprisingly more than Nick is. But he really is that, like, put his arm around you and give you some friendly advice type of guy. 88% going Cena Rhodes, 12 going Logan Tyre, and Cody Rhodes chant. So out of all four people in the ring, I mean, oh wait, gives us a little Stardust. That's what I'm calling it. One, Cena's Thanos snap. Try to put all those words into one word. It wasn't working with my mouth. Cena Thanos snap. That's all it was. It was the craziest thing. It was like he walked out and did the Men in Black. Like, look into the light. Like, was it not? Like, fuck it. In 6 months, didn't matter. Doesn't mean nothing. Like, they got to be overall better than that. And I know we can make all the excuses in the world, but you have one of your marquee things happening in your company that is a central focus point, and you ran into a dead end. At least you were smart enough to pull shoot and kind of pivot, and it's working. Thank God for like here, but it's crazy. It's just crazy. Gets the weight belt. Let's go. I'd say Brock. What would you need? What would Brock need you for? KJ, the Dave Meltzer of fantasy football, all 5 stars. What the fuck? Man, you really trying to get me going, putting me in that category. I don't even know what that means. Yes, all 5 stars. I don't know. Facts. Too emotional. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Now watch. I'm going to finish dead last this year for talking shit. But as long as I'm champion, I'm going to keep doing it.
Shouldn't have been talking shit. Shouldn't have been talking shit. But no, what I was trying to say that's so funny, you clicked on that right as I was about to pop that
timing.
Yeah, if I didn't have good timing, I wouldn't have any timing at all. But no, it's with you saying it's all about the numbers. It's all about
right,
5-star ratings and everything. That's what it is. So if it's all every KJ draft is 10 stars in the Tokyo Dome.
My draft sucked last year, though. My draft.
I guess you're, Mr. Miyagi out there. But yeah, we got to talk after we'll plan it out, and we'll do, because I want to see everybody having a live look at our draft rooms, and I want can even make it yours is all just the Maple Leafs and mine's all the Bills.
Bathrobe. I'm gonna be in a bathrobe. My beard's gonna be in curlers. I'm gonna be fucking. I'm gonna be sipping coffee.
So that's what they pay extra for. That's what you gotta be a member. If you want to see KJ with that beard and rolls and everything, if you want to see KJ in a bathrobe, if he's out there, you need to become a member.
My rejuvenation mask.
If you want to see KJ's member, you need to become a member. Pause on all of that.
No, folks. No, that's not good. That's not. I will not be doing that. Just
for clarification, just for legal sake.
Just throwing it out there in case anybody gets froggy. But yeah, we got Logan.
But you will know. You know who will get froggy? The crowd in Paris, because they love
this. and Quebec.
Well, are they froggy people? I know the French are froggy people, but they're peripheral French. They're the Timu French.
Well, they're the ones they left. They were like, you can't come back with us. You stay here.
Yeah, baby, come back. You can blame it all. Oh.
They were like, just farm. Just, grow some shit. We got to go. We'll come back. We promise. Yeah, it only takes 80 days. We'll next year we'll see y'all.
So are you saying Quebec's just simping over France?
They dropped them off.
Dropped them off and went for that milk carton, that pack of cigarettes, and just never came back.
Is that not like the Mayfleur? I don't know. What the fuck?
The Mayfleur.
Let's go.
And you people want to rip on my Spanish, rip on this man's attempt at French. And he's Canadian. He's closer to French speakers than I am.
Right? Fleur.
I believe he was a quarterback for the Bills at one point.
Right. But Drew is in control of Cody. The crowd is as loud as I've heard a crowd for a WWE like TV main event than I've heard maybe like all year. One of the loudest crowds.
Well, no shit. You've got John Cena. You've got all the stars out here, and we thought this match was going to be a Backlash, and I'm waiting for goddamn Brock Lesnar to pop up.
I think I'm just saying it for the people out there who's like, this sucks and da-da-da-da. Like, it's good. The energy's good. We're happy.
Yeah, no, 100%. And we'll, if you're not happy, happy, joy. But yeah.
Right.
Hey, I wonder if we're going to get AJ Styles chant.
Oh, Cody going for the tag. Oh, there
What
was
the fuck is John doing?
Why did he turn?
Why are you doing all of this shit?
My arm gets longer when I flex.
Why? He was singing along with Boston Chant there.
They were trying to gingerly touch tips, just missed.
Just a tip, just for a minute, just to see how it feels.
Yeah, no, look, Cody waiting for his moment now. Drew getting back up. Hot tag to John.
You get such the. Do you enjoy or not like that? We get such the pantomime John Cena moments now of like the super. Give me the tag, brother. Like he is Superman on Super. He is Hulk Hogan of running around selling everything like the fucking world's ending because he's going to tag in and beat up Logan Paul.
Right? The crowd is fucking apeshit.
You can't see me.
I can't get over how loud the crowd is, being they were semi-booing him a week ago.
Because you wanted to cheer for John. You made it so we couldn't cheer for John. And because you put it away so we couldn't do it, now that I get to do it, now I'm going to do it that much louder.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny, I agree. Not good for wrestling. Not good. There's a better way to do it.
Well, it's just this thing called have a discussion. I mean, if you stand behind what you say, then you can have a discussion about it.
Oh, Tope Cody.
Croissant Cody.
Oh, low blow. It's over.
Is it funny that John Cena, recently infamous for dick punches, falls victim to a dick punch?
Oh, is Logan's fight? They're fighting to the back. They just fought off.
Did they just take out a drone?
So are we setting up Drew Cody for
yeah, well, that's the thing is I thought we were going to I thought this was a tag match that was going to be in Paris that you could have done the singles matches as Cody's taking the top off in the announce desk. It seems like we're getting Drew Cody and we're getting Logan Cena. And you get Cena to fight off, so you get Cody to get a shine as Drew with a belt shot.
Oh, Drew pops Cody with the belt.
But I like Cena walking off and fighting off with Logan because now Cody's the last focus of the show. This is helping revitalize, jumpstart Cody back up a bit.
100%.
Oh, that's Drew's just again doing that.
Oh,
I like that it's become a thing with the WWE Championship of they're staring at it like it's goddamn. There's a goddamn Schmeagle.
It matters.
Like, my precious.
Yeah, like to them, it matters. It matters significantly, and that's how it should be. Like it shouldn't be hidden in a suitcase for 8 months, 10 months. Claymore, my God.
And they show under the announce desk. When in my 36, about to be 37 years on this life, I can't recall a time I've seen under the announce desk on a live TV show until now.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Like what a spot.
Does Drew win it? Does Drew win it? This is making me this is really good because it's pivoting me to where could Drew win.
Yeah, and you know what? It's John Cena that fights off because you already know you're getting that, and you get the champion gets the spotlight, the championship that kind of spot, that main event spot is Drew and Cody, and it's smart move.
You help heat. The words are things. You help heat Cody back up. You have him with that whole segment with Drew, and that's such a great shot. I know we talked about earlier production issues and everything, but the basement door Claymore that goes from the bottom of the announce desk, I've never seen a spot like that again since I've been watching wrestling, since I've been on this earth. And then you end it with the little production credits of Drew out there just in Cody's face. Like you, in an instant, much like John's promo, you believe Drew could win it. You believe Drew could be back as champion again.
Yeah, you do. Like, that's Drew's the credible guy. I think in the pre-show we talked about who steps up to Cody if you're taking him away from Cena, and Drew felt like he should be at the top of the list. We thought maybe Logan, which now we see what they're going to do with Logan.
Right.
I really think that Drew's the right guy. I think people buy into him. Drew gives you the belief that he could win. Doesn't mean he's going to, but you could do Drew Cody for over 2-3 pay-per-views, and have it a long-running kind of angle for sure.
I really like that I was wrong, and I know this is a hard thing, like we talked about, for the IWC to say, but I'll be publicly and say it. I'm glad I was wrong. If I thought it was going to be Cody versus Logan, of just you get into France, you just get a big pop with Logan there. If you get something that Cody can get a win, and then you figure it out past that. Yeah, I really like that we're getting Logan and John, and that's your two huge stars. We've still got the Brock thing waiting in the wings. I think you said it while I was on a pause of Brock shows up at the end of Backlash, and that might help string that story along a little bit. I'm so saying it wouldn't be a bad idea if you get to Survivor Series, and that could be your last image of John Cena and Brock Lesnar. That's your last little part of the video package. But John Logan, I think, will be a great match. The Drew Cody thing pulled me in instantly with how they ended that show. And like you said, I now want to see this become a consistent story. It had to be someone out of that Drew or out of that Jelly Roll match that was going to be the next guy that stepped up and took on Cody. And I'm glad that it was Drew, because I thought Drew was going to go back into the Randy thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I'm okay with how this is going. I'm curious. The fans were super into it. But as always, folks, we take a rating out of 10 at the end of every show. So get your ratings in. How did you feel about the show? What did you like? What didn't you like? Nick and I are going to kind of break it down and talk about it a little. Very interesting show for me, as far as it felt like very seat of your pants, but I didn't dislike it. Not a whole lot announced. All this kept popping up, and we got a match. We got a match. It was very sporadic, very all over the place, but very much coming off a major pay-per-view. It felt like a reset kind of night. Good stuff in there. Maybe didn't blow my socks off, as we talk about.
Do you like, though, when they do the kind of, well, they always have to do a reset night, but when they don't, and we've been a bit critical of it, when they don't advertise anything for the show, and throughout the whole show, they're just adding the show during it. It's on one hand, it feels fluid, but at the same time, you're a fucking multimedia company. You just signed a multi-billion-dollar deal with ESPN. You ain't got shit planned.
Well, yeah, that becomes the question. And now you ask yourself, you know, the line between advertising and letting people know what's going to be on there, or, hey, tune in if you want to know. It's very interesting, right? So it's an interesting debate for that one. 8.5 from Mr. Quake. No Brock tonight. Yeah, they pivoted. We'll see what happens with Brock. If they're saving Brock for like Survivor Series, they're just giving you a little taste of Brock's around.
But that's, if they aren't going to do him at Clash, if they aren't going to do him in Paris, which I thought they were going to do, and all of that, then you play it out. You keep it in the air, just lingering, and all of that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it floats. And again, maybe part of it is like, oh, we'll let the fucking fan base calm down a little and we'll bring them back in a week. Like, we'll figure this out.
I think that's a huge part of it. And it's not like John ran away from it. He did mention Brock by name and all of that. So that is still a thing. It's not that they're running away from it.
Yeah. And Brock could be John Cena versus Brock, both of their last matches ever.
Bigger, or this is a hell of a question, and this might be a whole separate clip if you want. But which to you would you say is more impactful? Like, which to you is a bigger thing, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, a final match? Randy Orton, John Cena, or Brock Lesnar, John Cena? Because those are like the two John Cena feuds. Maybe you could throw in a CM Punk as an outside horse there, but And if that's one of those, they both ride off into the sunset on that.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I mean, the triple threat. The
Well,
OV,
but no, well,
the Jim
so are
Cornette
you
dream match.
saying that John hangs it up
Yeah.
before December? Then are you going to ride Brock all the way till December?
Well, again, if you don't get them till after Clash, you've already eaten a month. Then you go to Survivor Series. They have one match, and then you have a Saturday Night Main Event match, and then
But is
you have a
Brock
goodbye
versus
match.
John a one-off, or is it a series?
That's what I mean. It could be a couple.
Yeah. Well, does Brock also then do Jacob? Does he do?
I don't know.
Brock
I don't
Roman?
know.
You got a Brock Cody. Cody was calling out Brock.
Well, I mean, last time we seen them, they shook hands. So 6.5 out of 10 from John C. 7.5, good show. 7 out of 10 from Dale. 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Good night. 7.5, 8, 8.5. Most people are happy with it. I think I'm in around 7.5, 8, 7.5, 7.5.
Okay, fair enough. I'll go with 8. I was kind of thinking 8. Some people were halfway starting to sway me towards an 8.5 and all that, but I'll say an 8. Well, again, I think it was a really solid show, and that's kind of what WWE always delivers. And I was really intrigued of where they were going to go with stuff, and I was so super surprised that they gave us that tag match as the main event of SmackDown, because I thought that was what they were going to do at Clash.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like a lot of there's a lot of moving parts, and they seem willing to move things around. And they seem to have us guessing, but we get a 9 from Christian. John Cena, Logan Paul, favorite segment. The show was, like
you said earlier, and I think someone else mentioned it in the chat, of it's a lot of like the pullback on the arrow. It's a lot of pullback on the the slingshot.
Okay.
But I think it's that you got a lot of buckshot in there of I'm expecting a lot of, once we finally release this shit, it's going to be really good. So I think it was a good building block show.
For sure. No, I have no problem with it. 8 out of 10 from Anthony as well. Good night, Brandon. What's in the, I'll never tell. It's another smaller cup. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Let's go. But 2. Come on, Chris. No baby. We're on to you. No, you're not. No way. I'm not letting it in. But Drew McIntyre, Claymore, Cody Rhodes. That is crazy. Yeah, it just slid right in there. Cleats up. Didn't give a shit.
Stop right there. I don't know right now. That's what that kind of felt like.
Right.
Just, when have you seen a basement slide Claymore?
It was
like
filthy.
That's some shit that'll get you thrown out of a baseball game. You're going in and cleats up.
Right. 7 out of 10, 4 out of 10. No Fatu. Come on, hockey. It's better than that. Come on. And some people get the night off once in a while. Chris going 6. But ladies and gentlemen, that's SmackDown. Our next stream is Monday. We are taking the weekend off. We appreciate everyone for being here. I quickly want to say before we kind of wrap up here, today marks the 7 years ago today is the day that I got pulled into a machine and everything almost snapped. I'm not going into it. I just want to say thank you to everybody. The last 3 years have been insane. I had to rebuild and go through my life and learn to grow up and be strong in battle and go through the dark times. That's why we say be a friend, tell a friend. But just want to give a lot of thank yous to the man sitting next to me. A lot of thank yous to all the fans out there for keeping me sane. You guys are like therapy for me. So, and to all the loved ones that helped me get back to this point. It's a crazy day in history for me, and could have tapped out, and by the grace of whatever, I didn't. But you guys are awesome. Nick, you're the best. Wouldn't do this with anyone else in the world. And thank everybody out there. Make sure you be a friend. Tell a friend. We want to hit 10K. The channel is blowing up. They're aware. They know we're knocking. And from the basement to the penthouse and beyond, folks, we just getting started.
Because he got hit like I got hit, but he can breathe. Man, no, I don't know how to can follow that up, but no, 100%. My brother from another mother, from a Canadian mother, 100% my guy again. You are, I guess, the Jesus KJ Christ out here of the wrestling for life and all of that. But
Jesus.
I don't know. I mean, but
just do your thing, bro. Bring us home.
Fair enough. All right. So we're saying all of this.
We love y'all.
Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you better put that forward live with it.
Come back on Monday. We'll see you on the flip side. Go tell all your friends. Goodbye.